Alright. I think the mic's working now. Let's see. Looks like it's working. How's it going? How's it going, guys? Why so late? I just got to grab some stuff after work today. Stop by the store, get groceries and all that, cook food, you know. Hey, Faye, good to see ya. It's the real reason? Southern, I told you the real reason. Can't let my ELO fall below yours. Can't play on Wednesdays. Everyone knows Wednesdays is a sad day. It's middle of the week, work week. Lose ELO. Couldn't play then. No, I had a family dinner I went to. How's it going? How's it going? How's your stream earlier? You're on while I was still working, I think, but how'd that go? My mic sounding okay? Gonna do a test here and listen to it on my phone to make sure my volume's working. Seems fine to me. Can you tell Southern to stop being a weirdo? Southern. I think Blitz was being the weirder one there. Or did the Southern do something else? Damn massive headset dent? Oh yeah, it broke off completely. I have duct tape right here. I was just like, screw it. Duct tape will do. Duct tape will do. So far it has. So far it has. I'm gonna get a new headset at some point though. I don't want to though, because these Razer ones, they're nice. But they're like 220 bucks. They're like 150 American. Which is like enough that I don't want to get new ones until like I have to. Hey, DJT 2019, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good, man. After work, one more day of work this weekend, and then the following weekend, going camping with my boys. We get our 12th annual camping trip. Yeah, feel free to call me an unk. I've been going since I was 15. I think one of us just turned 16, so he could drive us all out there in his dad's truck back then. Stream went well, nice. What did Southern say? Played Among Us. Oh, Among Us is fun. I used to do it so much during 2020 to 2022. I haven't played it a lot since, but I went crazy with it. I was part of a Discord. We'd play like Among Us every like Friday, Saturday night, all the time. It's crazy. Never really got that good, but it was just fun to play with people that you know, and then you can go on voice chat and not have randos screaming in there. You're all actually trying to win. Yeah, Among Us is fun. I wish I could do Among Us streams, but you need to get like 10 people. I don't even know how you could possibly organize that. Nice, sounds fun. It's been hot here. Hopefully got good weather. It's been a lot of rain here, actually, crazy enough, DJT. It's, yeah, wet summer. It's been, it's a dry the past few summers, but this one's been a wet one. That's not bad. What's the address of your family? Nice try, Blitz. Duck Quack Gang! Hey, good to see ya! Good to see ya! Hopefully you're doing well. I assume you just woke up. So you just go in like a local voice lobby on Discord, or how'd you even do that, Faye? Do like Among Us, or you get everyone? Because like, Among Us with voice is like the best way to do it. Not going well, especially from yesterday. Oh, what happened to you yesterday, Duck Quack? You could lose some ELO? That sucks to hear, man. You can get that back if that was the case, and if it was something else, you know, what was it? Oh, JK, he wants to be my mod. Oh, he tries to be everyone's mod. I literally accidentally unmodded him before. So many fake friends trying to ruin your life. I'm moving on. Damn. Yeah, fake friends ain't fun. Just remember, their friends are still like of a certain age, they might be not as intentionally doing it. I tilted to 1100 rapid yesterday. V plus what? 1100 rapid? I don't believe you. Yeah, anyway, I think I'll start a game here. Southern's goal is to like be the mod in the most servers possible. I swear he's just trying to get to be mod in like 7 Twitch streams, and then he's gonna like do some mass ban or something. I don't know what his plan is. Kelly's a little devious person though. They're all around the same age. Okay, Duck Quacking, I apologize. I'm kind of forgetting what your age is. What I was more so implying. Because if y'all like 14, sometimes people do stupid shit and they're just not thinking about it because they like to make people like laugh in their friends group. If you're like 18, I mean, just like at that point, it's like, what? Like, no, that's not really acceptable. Young teen. Yeah, like, yeah, if you just became a teenager, then maybe. Sometimes people just do stupid stuff. Kind of a hard one to say. I hate chess. HSB! Ron Sean, I have kids that age, yeah. It's like, I don't know. Even like 13, it's like, what are you doing? I remember some of the girls in my class got into fights when they're like 13 or 14. Like, oh, we're friends, then we're not friends for a couple weeks. And even then, that was weird. You shouldn't really be doing that if you're like a teenager, but some people just take a little bit longer to mature, so I'd always try to give them the benefit of the doubt, man. That's funny though, Ronjo has kids that age. Hey, Night 4, good to see you. How's the chess? Hey, this is game number 1 right here. Losing, so... but hey, we can always get it back. Curious, since you were younger than me, did you have specific laws about cell phones in school when you were growing up? When I was growing up, so I didn't get a cell phone until grade 9, but I remember by the time I got a cell phone, like, a lot of the kids, even in kindergarten, had cell phones. Currently where I live, there is a law. They're just not supposed to have cell phones in class. I totally agree with that for like elementary, somewhat for middle school. I would have hated that in high school. There's nothing to do in class. Your teachers won't, they'll teach for half the class and then be like, all right, sit and be quiet, but don't go on your phones. I don't know. Maybe it's just a teaching thing. I totally get it for the younger kids though. I just think high school is a little too old to be like banning cell phones. But no, they never had that for me. I remember I would go on my cell phone a lot. But like, again, if you couldn't go on your cell phone because there's nothing to do, like there's a good chance I would just be skipping class, right? So like, in high school, it's like, 1 year ago, my fake friends used to be mature ones. Well, there's a chance that they haven't immatured in that year. People either tend to be maybe opportunists or... It's very unlikely that they got less mature. Let's put it that way. A lot of other things. I gave my oldest a smartwatch. I'm not going to give him a cell phone until probably 9th grade. Yeah, I think 9th grade. When you're 14, like here when you're 14 you start driving. That seems like a good time to get a cell phone once you can be out by yourself. Oh, Confarts! Thank you for the 5 subs! Hell yeah! W Confarts! Woo! Let's go! Let's go. That's awesome, man. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. I'm sorry I missed stream yesterday for everyone who wasn't here, but yeah, we're back. We're back. Was I down a piece before then? Did I do something stupid? Oh yeah, I was down. Okay, so this isn't as bad as I thought. Woohoo! 3rd account. 2nd doesn't work either anymore. Man, Twitch really hates you giving away subs. I don't know why. W Confarts, hell yeah. 3rd account, 2nd account doesn't work anymore. Whenever you figure out which account actually is working for you, Confarts, let me know. I'll toss you a VIP. I don't want to give it to one of yours that doesn't work, though, because that just seems like a waste. But thank you for the subs there. I'm pretty sure everyone you gave it to is happy. Quantum Gravity. Little emos! You gave one a little emos there. Hell yeah. This game has gone from bad to worse. Damn, he's fixed the PvP. Yeah, Ron. So is your kids, they banned for cell phones in class from then? I don't think it's too controversial for especially like elementary students, but like, I don't know, even in middle school, we always had laptops that the school would give us, and it's like, We spent so much of our time on those. A lot less interesting without them. Need to fix the VIP? Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean, wait, what, Faye? Wait, what? Uh-huh? Yeah, Indiana's law against cell phones. No one said anything about a smartwatch law. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just seems a little ridiculous. Oh, I gotta check my 0.1 seconds. That's crazy. Still watch this account only. Need other accounts to be able to buy stuff. Twitch trolls my thread without resolving the issue. That's so stupid. Ah, I should have won that. There's no way I should have lost that on time. That's too bad. Hey, Speed Chess, good to see you. Thank you. You too. I'll never get to Grizz account. Ron John, cell phones existed when I grew up, but no one really had them until junior or senior year. Yeah, they had them. Like, people had Blackberries. Stuff forever ago, but... Yeah, tough little L there, guys. Checkmate with 0.1 seconds. It's crazy. Crazy. Speed Chess, you streaming right now? Usually you're streaming, aren't you? You're always streaming. It's impressive how much you stream, man. Because I thought of new trivia. Hey, V-Bus trivia time is back. I'll be so down for that. I've been waiting. Get the trivia going. Still on the way down at 1877. Well, you're within 200 of me after I lost that game, so there you go. You're making progress. Last weekend of Battlefield 6 beta, if you want to play. Okay, maybe I'll check it out this weekend. That'll be an extracurricular. Already got weekend planned. Busy stuff, just catching up on stuff. Nothing even too fun. Got my whole camp trip to prepare for and stuff. You know, list 2 countries, and you guess which one has a higher GDP per capita. Ooh! I like it. I like it. I like it. That's my kind of trivia. Not that I'm gonna crush it, but like that sounds fun. I have like an educated guess, but I definitely won't know it off the top of my head. All right. I'm down. I like this. You'll never make it to Grizz ratings. Yeah, Levi's right, Southern. You can. Ooh. Or Levy. Crap. Well, at this rate, you easily can. Hey, here we go. There's the emo from the hype train from Confarts. His username actually is great. Levy Ackerman is king. Levy Ackerman is king? Boom. Okay, let's turn it around. First 2 are always practice, right? That's how it works. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know that. I've heard of that before. I haven't seen the Attack on Titan yet. I'll study openings while listening to stream. Ooh, multitasker. Alright. Get that learning in there, Duck Quack. Also, this guy is... Okay, this might be the first game that's going in our favor, because he's going to have a tough time defending this square. Knight back, he loses. He can go king here. But if I go check, he goes king here. What if I take? I'm threatening mate, so he's got to respond to that. Or not. Oh, he goes here! Oh, the escape square that I just didn't see! Okay, that's fine, though. We go here, check. Takes, I'll take. Dang! Still waiting for Ari to give you lessons? You're gonna wait a long time. Push up here. Okay, so I'm up. His king's in the center of the board, but my pieces are not developed. The king marches to f6, exactly. I don't know what that rook's trying to do. I guess I can take this pawn here. Bishop's pinned. Go, king, go! Move to the side. I'm too scared of anything he can do if I push pawns or whatever. I don't know. This is still a scary position. Once Ari's giving me lessons, you can pass. Oh yeah, yeah. It's all it comes down to. You got Ari on your side. You're winning. Goes back there. Bishop's still pinned, guys. No need to worry. I need to get my king so badly into space. Farts, is it worth watching? Kind of get bored of watching anime after not too long. I watch series of 20-ish episodes. That is kind of a nice way to do it when you watch like short series. You never have to worry about it. On the downside, though, if you really get into it, then it kind of sucks because then you're just like, oh, that's it. But that's the trade-off. Guess I'll take. I'll take. Oh, he takes with a check. Yeah, it was really bad for me. How's moving castle? That's a classic right there. We always used to watch that in what was it, second language class? Why did we always watch that in French class? That's a Japanese movie. We just watched it in French. I think our French teacher just really liked Japanese stuff. Okay, how are we gonna do this? With really aggressive pawns, that's how we're gonna do this. I like the music. Hey, duck quacking, thank you. It's, go to lo-fi. Just chill. I mean, literally, it says on the music or whatever the YouTube I stream it from. So, just chill and study too. But it's legitimately good for that, so. Death Note was good. Yeah, I've seen some of that. I think everyone's seen Death Note. That's like one of the main ones. I was moving castle music, I meant. Oh, okay. Yeah. The sound, the Howl's Moving Castle. There's not much complaints I have for that one. I don't think many people do. It's a very critically acclaimed movie. Wants this repetition? I'll rep him. I'll rep him. And Demon Slayer, good. Where's that knight want to go? Can you go here and go back? So I'll go here, go there, and go there. There is easy because I just push a pawn. Rook can go here, threaten this. We go up here, threaten his pawn. Go here and we go here, but I think he'd rather exchange. Yeah, he can go check here if he wants to. We can go back here. He wants to go up. We'll go up. Looking for something new tonight? Oh, okay. What's some recommendations for confarts? Shiloh. Shalaluzo. I like that name. How's it going? I'm going awesome, man. Going awesome. I need to move faster. Let's get this king. New goal. It's there. I go here. King back. Here. Knight's stuck. Boom! He's gonna lose anyway there too. Couldn't get both pawns. Nice. Promise Neverland's a good anime. From New Jersey for work, headed into Manhattan tomorrow, any? Oh, okay. Well, good luck with work there. Okay, it's trivia time. The results are based off the 2025 IMF. Okay, 2025. US or Iceland? Oh, we started off not easy. I think Iceland. They got so much geothermal. They've been very efficient with their economy with all their electricity. I'm gonna go with that. Hey, stay peachy. Hey, stay peachy. I'll start it tonight. I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay, yes, Confarts. Let us know what you think of it. I might have a new TV show to watch. You start sleep earlier, and I'm waking up later and later. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Like, it almost has to be Iceland. I think it is, but it used to not be for sure. Gambit and Joyer. Like, it used to be the US, but I think Iceland, pretty much since like 2015 would have passed them, maybe. Iceland by a tiny bit? Okay, yeah. I think it's a recent thing, though. Yeah, exactly. Like a trick question? I don't think it's a trick question. I mean, Iceland's GDP per capita has accelerated a lot in the past 2 decades. But yeah. You like it? Yeah. V-Blitz does have the tricky questions in there. Like he's a good mix though. They're not all trick questions. He has a fair bit of like good ones. Singapore versus Norway. Ooh. Okay. He's not even. He's only doing the ones that are super, super close to each other. This is crazy. Singapore and Norway. Like, that's... Norway's so rich with oil, but Singapore's just so damn rich. It's the richest in Asia. I'm gonna go Singapore? Even though Norway has so much oil wealth, it seems like it has to be. Is that a free knight? It goes there, but I go here with my rook. Yeah, it's a free knight. Lol, he thought wrong. What's red and smells like a white paint? Red paint? Let's get this. Whatever, we can sack the queen for it. I mean, it's a rook for a bishop, really. If he's a bishop goes here, my queen goes here, he takes, we take. And we're still up 3 pawns. Rook might come in? I don't know what he's planning on here. Odd soggy dress. What's Singapore's right? Okay. Crap. Switzerland wins. Ireland versus Switzerland? No, Ireland wins. Ireland wins from tech stuff. They got like Apple and everything there. Yeah, Ireland wins. Well, I really screwed the pooch on this one. Whatever, just resign, unfortunately. Yeah, got a night out. Like, overall? No, it's per capita, Wild Soggy. Would that make much of a difference? I guess it would, So it's a somewhat high population. What is this guy doing? Yeah, resigns. Okay, I was not understanding what was going on there. He wants a rematch? Sure. Switzerland prices are crazy in Switzerland, but that doesn't Ireland is insane economic growth. You usually get high prices because you've had sustained high GDP per capita, but Ireland has had a very large increase, but they haven't had sustained high GDP per capita for a long time. when you have like an established economy that's been super wealthy for a long time, is when you get the super high prices of Switzerland. Armenia versus Azerbaijan. Well, it's Azerbaijan. All the oil. Hello, Port of Baku, much. First easy one. He came into my stream with the same, But not by much, really? If you ever look at, like, interesting building design, look at, Baku. They got some crazy-ass skyscrapers there that look cool. Albania versus Belize. Ooh. I really want to say Belize, but that one might be a trick question. Wait, pin the knight. Nice. What was that? Hydrate. Hydrate away. It could be Albania. You guys are all thinking it's Albania. Got some Albania stands in the chat here. Okay, okay, I see ya. I don't see that move from my opponent. I think that blunders a piece. That blunders a queen. Can't take as the bishop. Albania slightly higher. Ah, I got it wrong. I thought Belize with their tourism industry would have outpaced Albania, but I guess Albania's been doing a lot better as of recent. A lot better when their country fell apart in that Ponzi scheme in the 90s. Why can't my opponents blunder like that? You just need to hit 2k and your opponents start blundering. Oh no, this guy just dropped below 2k. That means he's gonna beat me. Ah! What? Why is he doing that again? It is making me confused. He's gonna go here? Is he gonna... Okay. Botswana versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. If I go here, is that a trap? It might be. I'm just gonna play it safe. Oh, Botswana, I think. Botswana is the richest country in Africa. I love this line versus the French. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Hey, Clark, good to see you. Hey, we had a Azerbaijan trivia question earlier that you would have probably liked because they were the answer. They're richer than Armenia. This does look to cause some problems here. Incorrect. Bosnia by a little bit. Ah. You're only doing countries that are, like, almost identical for, GDP. It's making these difficult. Gambit and Joy are always looking for a advanced scholar's mate. Think I can get away with this? Not take the knight, it feels like trash. That's true, that's true. Burkina Faso versus Afghanistan. Oh. None of these are... He's not doing anything you can get from intuition. He's only just doing difficult ones. This one's over 100% difference? Okay. Oh, I kind of got this one. Burkina Faso, maybe because the Taliban took over? And yeah, there's no foreign aid to Afghanistan. Let's go Burkina Faso. But I could believe it's 100% the wrong way. Okay, he did say correct. Okay, we did get that one. He's guarded. He's gonna push here though. I haven't heard of Burkina Faso till just now. They're a country in West Africa, Ron John. Wait, am I the one cooked? What is Burkina Faso? It's again a country in West Africa, guys. Australia versus Denmark. Denmark? Hesitant Denmark? Noises. Who's winning here? Ooh, can I do this? I think I can. Let's put the pressure on him. Australia's correct? Ah. That has to do with the exchange rate. What do you mean, how, Duck Quack Gang? Australia's a pretty wealthy country. They're very close to, like, Canada. Okay. Although Denmark's a very wealthy country. Yeah. Very close. This is the thing, like, V-Blitz is doing all very, very close ones. I guess with the exception of Burkina Faso and Afghanistan. Israel versus Canada. Ooh, normally I would go with Canada, but Israel's, like, fighting a big war. So you have a lot of defense spending that increases your GDP per capita. I'm gonna go with Canada still, but I think it'd be very close. Like that was... What was that for him? I don't get that. I think he thought I had to take with my rook, and then he would have moves? I don't know. Canada? Yeah, I think we're mostly agreeing on Canada there. Canada's right nice. Hey, Pickles is back! Let's go! Good to see you, Pickles. Good to see you. Honestly, interesting that Ireland is the second GDP per capita. Don't really look into that stuff much, but never would have guessed. So the reason Ireland has a massive GDP per capita is that they're the tech hub of the European Union. So like Apple's, like Microsoft and Google all have their EU tech subsidiaries in Ireland because of tax fees. It's called the double Dutch-Irish tax loophole, and it's incredibly effective for basically those massive tech corporations to effectively dodge taxes in the EU. And so they all set up their shop there. I think the EU came down on some rulings that they had to pay Ireland a bunch of tax, but like the jobs that it's provided Ireland in the meantime have been so substantial that even though the tax kind of stuff has sort of been repealed, that they have just maintained a massive economy. Argentina versus Malaysia. I'm gonna go with Malaysia now. I think Argentina used to always have a bigger one, but Malaysia's been up and coming. I could be wrong again. I think they're very close. I almost had to go to a military base in Africa that was overrun in less than 2 weeks. Ooh, where was that in Africa? Was it like recently? And all those Central African nations used to have a coup. Correct, nice. Yeah, Ireland used to be way poorer than the UK like 30 years ago, and now it's like twice as rich per capita, I want to say. Like, it was a massive change. Am I still playing the same guy? We have 3 wins in a row against him. Holy. Fiji versus Moldova. Oh, Moldova is split in half between Moldova and Transnistria. The communist successor state of the Soviet Union still exists there, which has got to really hurt their GDP per capita. Oh my god, I just gave away a free night. But at the same time, Fiji doesn't really have much for economy, so... Fiji? Fiji water carrying them? UK not even in the top 10, Ireland number 2. Well, UK's had some rough times since 2008, basically. Like, the United States economy has grown a lot since 2008. UK, not at all. Fiji's correct. Yeah, Fiji water does carry them. Who knew? Oh, takes here, take here, take here. Thank you for the piece back. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'll make it a pawn out of it. Well, such is life. He just resigns because he has the other freaking body game up there. He could have got Iraq versus Belize. Well, remember, Iraq is like, what is that? Like 50 million people in Iraq? There's like a lot of people in Iraq. They got to split the oil revenue. But they do extract like 4 million barrels of oil a day. Like, they're oil rich, but they're not that oil rich. Gotta be Iraq? Yeah, probably. Probably. Slight hedge on Iraq. Moving his part. Leaves by $62, yeah. That oil money is like... Oh, I can't even take here. Guess I'll take here. Crazy. $62, I know they're basically exactly the same. It's crazy. Oh, no way. He got my queen. And my rook. Okay, GG's. Alright, he got his win. I think, what was that? There's 5 games we played him. We can go into another one. How many ads are there? I don't know. I literally have trying to have it set for the minimum. So France versus San Marino. Crapshoot, they're like exactly the same. I honestly have no way of distinguishing those two. I don't. France. I'll go San Marino to just to say the other way. App 939 gotta go. Oh, 930, okay. France by $94, yeah. Those aren't even like really good questions when they're within like $1,000 of each other. It's like, okay, how are you supposed to know? That's complete guessing. There's no logic to it. Hey, Comforts! Giving the Duck Quack Gang a sub. Hell yeah, he'll love that. Let's go. Finland versus Austria. Another good one. Yeah. Finland, maybe? Good night, Chris. Please lose a bunch for you. I won't try to. A good chance I will. Austria by $3. Okay, Blitz. Alright, this is a little bit less interesting. I thought you were gonna be like asking some like, you know, random ass countries that I haven't heard of, and then it'd be like, ooh. But these ones are like just European countries. Who is the closest? $3? No, $3 per capita income per year. They're like exactly the same as what he's saying. Not just 3. Oh, you mean no, just 3. No, just 3. Well, I guess I have... Oh, no. What to do? I guess my bitch might have to retreat. Oh, it sucks. I don't find per capita interesting. I was thinking overall. Maybe we could switch up to overall. These ones are like... Just the thing is like they're all... He's picking the ones that are all like exactly the same. And it's like, okay. It's a coin flip, whatever. Kenya or Eswatini? Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting one. Kenya has got to be improving more recently, and Eswatini has to be historically probably higher. How much has Kenya been improving GDP per capita? Not as much as Rwanda or Ethiopia, but they've been a lot. Maybe Kenya. Maybe Kenya. Per capita actually measures how well the country is doing. Yeah, if you're going for a metric of like current well-being per capita is of the citizens, yeah. Gotta agree with V-Blitz. Although it doesn't show it's like its economic power and stuff on a global stage, which is if you don't live in the country, it's kind of what you care about more. That's what teeny by quite a bit. Okay, that's fair. You can use other factors like population. Yeah, I mean, you just like can use historical context, I guess, for this, but like, I do agree that this is, you're guessing when they're very close. Although, he apparently says Eswatini by quite a bit, that means that one wasn't just pure speculation. Yeah, I've got no idea where to go. Too hard otherwise. Somalia versus Uganda. I mean, Uganda has to be Uganda. It's not, that one wouldn't even be slightly close. Somalia's a failed state. Aubrey Chess, are you the tryhard geoguesser? I guess that's my name now, sure. I do geoguessers sometimes. Hey, what have you been telling people about me? It's not supposed to be super easy. No! But there's a difference between it's not supposed to be super easy. You gotta think. And oh, there's $3 GDP per capita difference between these two countries. One is you gotta think. The other one is, Not me, I promise. Uh-huh. Yeah, who else is calling me a tryhard geoguesser? Lies, Faye, lies. And just try to turn this into something somehow. Oh, we have check here. Wins this rook, maybe? Can't move this rook. I call you a white Canadian dude. That is true. That is your default. GG! There we go. Philippines versus Vietnam. I think Vietnam now, but it could be close. You can also do the same trivia, but based on how developed the country is. Ooh, interesting. Maybe the former has slipped once or twice. Lol. Yeah, that's where it came from. I knew it came from somewhere there. Vietnam's right. Nice! I went to Vietnam, not there. I want to play you, dude? Okay, Fabric Chess. Put your username in the chat. I'll play you right after this game. Oh, is this theory? Is it? We'll find out. Right after this game. If I take, he takes. What if I just go here? I don't know if it works for him. Huh? What is this? Is this theory? It's like move 6 and this guy is just like throwing this. I guess he can go here? Oh, I'm still gonna get his bishop though. Unless he wants to give up mine. That's the rook. But there's no way his knight actually escapes, right? Oh, he gets that there. Holy crap. Maybe this is theory after all. Yeah, we're getting crushed here, guys. How about we do it based off Human Development Index? Sri Lanka or Indonesia? I think because of 2022, when Sri Lanka had that, like, overthrow, I'm gonna go with Indonesia. Wonder time, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Fabry Chess, put your chess.com username in there and I'll on the channel play you. You're not as good at chess right now as you were playing GeoGuessr last night. Probably true. I wasn't playing GeoGuessr that night, not last night. Sorry, I misread. Hey, Nix! Good morning to you too. Well, in my case, it's good evening, but good nonetheless. Good nonetheless. Sri Lanka is right. Oh, interesting. Barbiazo Nezura 55. Cool, cool, cool. Play you next. Doing good. How about you, brother? Doing good, doing good. Good. A little all over the place with the chess games, but that's okay. Greece or Portugal? Ooh. Two countries that had a dictator about 52 years ago, both of them had a dictator. Sure, I'll be blitzing a game after him for sure. I'll go Portugal now, maybe. Portugal's been doing better recently. Look, Greece has been doing a lot better recently, but I'll go with Portugal. Basically a test stream because I'm dumb in tech setting up. Oh, you went live? Nice, Nix. Not intending to spread bad vibes, though, just saying Greece by a little bit. A little bit off. A little bit off. And Oris. You're a genius in that game, bro? I did better in that game than I almost ever do. Trust me, the next game Faye played on my stream, the first guess she beat me on, so. Because of Greece defaulting? Yeah, but Portugal came very close to in the Euro debt crisis at that time, too. And Greece has gone a long way to improve their economy. Like, especially since, like, 2018, they've been on the rise a lot. Like, I totally believe Greece is better. But, yeah, I didn't guess them. I guessed Portugal, and I guessed wrong, apparently. Wait, 4-4? We can hold this. We can hold this. Hey, Jack! Magilla will play a game if you're up for it. 5. Yeah, Magilla, I didn't definitely play a game. I don't know about 5 minutes, but, definitely play. What list are you looking at? I just looked up Portugal and GDP per capita is higher than Greece. He's not doing GDP per capita, he just changed it. He's doing Human Development Index now. Which is kind of a change on the fly, so I don't blame you if you're confused, because you are correct. The GDP of Portugal is higher than Greece. Seychelles versus Switzerland. For Human Development Index, it's obviously Switzerland, and for income. I mean, the Seychelles are the richest country in Africa, but they're not as rich as, like, the second richest country in Europe. Make any money on Twitch? Yeah, from confarts, basically. Hell yeah, confarts. I love the subs. Switzerland by quite a bit, yeah. I did say they were getting too hard, so I can't complain about that one being too easy. So this one's #1 in the world, I think? Okay, that makes sense. Profiteer Gaming! Hello! Okay. We're gonna play Fabry, then V-Blitz, and then Magilla. That is the order I have currently. Profiteer Gaming, how's it going? How's it going, man? South Korea versus Italy. Ooh, Human Development Index. Leaning towards Italy, honestly. I have to take this. It's mate otherwise. You can take out the rook. Oh. Never mind, I don't understand. What? It's... Okay, I have to take its mate otherwise. Oh crap, I have no time. Oh my god, I just wanted a queen. I should have won this game. So stupid. Gotta get a better heart emoji for Faye. I hate how I can't scroll up and put this chat. Waiting? Bro, I just finished the game here. I'll get ya. Literally just scrolling up in chat. It's doing the thing where it lagged on me. Alright. Challenge sent. US versus Japan. Probably Japan. Now. Hey, bishop for the pin! In for the win, guys! Back. Oh, we're playing Peru. See, the Peruvian flag is the same as the Canadian flag. It's just missing the leaf. And I think there's a little bit less white. We have a little bit wider white. But basically, it's just the leaf fell off the flag. Or we copied their flag and added a leaf. Actually, their flag came, like, way first. Because we got ours in 1965. So, like, we copied theirs, like, 100 years after the fact, so... Kind of lazy, just stuck a leaf on that thing. Hey, bazooka! Boy, indeed. Hey, we take the knight, we get to double up some pawns. What are we doing? Well, I'm doing amazing. Central African Republic versus Niger. Ooh, both very, very poor countries. Does Niger have any resources? They have some uranium. Central African Republic, though? Because Niger's got thrown over by a coup. Because do you play much Bug House? I do when I'm collabing and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I have a fun time playing it. Other than that, I don't really, though. Other than that, I don't really. Not that I, like, dislike it or anything, but, I just find it fun to play Bug House when you can talk to a person. So if people want to jump in voice chat with me, I'd probably be, like, so down to play some. But yeah, other than that, not really. Niger's higher? Okay. How much is it higher by, V-Blitz? I'm curious. Oh, Human Development Index. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense than GDP per capita. I forgot we switched over. Eritrea versus Guinea-Bissau. Probably Guinea-Bissau. Eritrea is like a full-on North Korea in Africa right now. He's got to watch out for the fork here. Forkaruski time. How are you doing, Bazooka? You didn't answer that question. You just asked us. Rude. Not saying you're doing good. For the sake of saying you're doing good. Come on. What country has the Gross National Happiness Index that is a unique measure of social progress that prioritizes the well-being of its citizens over purely economic indicators? That sounds like some Bhutan stuff. They're all about being happy over there. If I had to guess. I'd like to Bhutan or Nepal, but I'm going with Bhutan. Got eye surgery tomorrow. Damn. Hopefully it's nothing serious, man. Good luck with that. Hopefully all goes well. Means eye surgery sounds kind of serious at the very least. Guinea-Bissau is higher? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Eritrea is like north. Yeah, they're whack right now. They're whack. That's the official term too. You're wondering for Human Development Index ranking. They're officially whack. You're trying to talk Fane to being your Bug House partner. Good luck with that. Played some 4-player chess. That was some craziness when we did that with Javo and Rubik's and Faye. Actually, honestly, that was some good stuff. I should probably clip that for like a YouTube video or something. That would be worth it. That was some fun stuff. Camaros versus Haiti. Oh, that's so probably Camaros? Like, again, I have no clue. Get the problem fixed. Yeah. I can play 4-player with you, Wild Soggy. Yeah, 4-player was some really fun stuff there. We gotta at some point do that again. Correct, okay. That's just because Hades like run by gangs right now is the only reason why I say that. Not like historically I would have figured that. Mate, good game! GG's! Alright, V-Blitz's turn. We'll slightly pause. Hey, Samuel Chess! How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. If anyone ever wants to say something, or if we like play a Bug House team, I'm always in the Discord. Haven't played in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a little bit in the stream there, man. How you been doing? Hey, see, someone who I have seen in the stream pretty recently. Woke up from a long sleep. I hope you're just talking like a lot of hours as opposed to a few days. You're like, I haven't been around in 2 weeks. Just woke up from a coma. I'm like, damn, straight to Twitch, eh? It's impressive. First thing you do in the hospital, wake up from a coma. Your parents, they're like, oh, he's awake. He just goes on his phone, starts talking, like typing on Twitch. Just like, lol, chat, just woke up. I love Bug House. Bug House is a lot of fun. Bug House is a lot of fun. Yeah. If anyone wants to, always, I'm channel. Anyone ever wants to. I have a waiting room in the Discord. Anyone feels like jumping in. What's y'all longest sleep? I've definitely had 12 hours sleeps when I'm like really tired, haven't slept well. I think I've had longer. I think I've had a 13-hour sleep for sure. Oh, no. There was the one time I didn't realize how much edible. Well, I was made brownies for myself just after like weed became legal in Canada. And way too much. I slept for like 17 hours or something stupid. That's probably the longest. But not non-substance induced, I'd say like 13 hours. Drop the Discord. Oh. Sorry, it double does it whenever I do it for some reason, but such is life. Sue me. I had to finish college finals where I was up for 1.5 days without sleeping. I slept for 20 hours. 20 hours is insane. The brownies are hazardous. Yeah, well, it's more so like, because you can buy weed's legal here at 18. So I was like 19, just on my own, and I'm just like, oh, make these. I've never basically even had any pot before, and it was too much. That's how I sleep for so long as well. Yeah. Being done, I haven't had it so much for finals because I never really had super tough finals, but being done like a job after years of a stressful job, and you're driving home from that last day, is so dangerous. I get so close to falling asleep on the road only after I finish a job I've been doing for years that's been a stressful job. It's like your body's like just in shutdown mode. Hard not to fall asleep while driving, and that's very scary. And it's only ever happened after I finish a job like that. It's happened maybe, like I've worked like 3 jobs like that, but it's the only time after the last day on the job. Your body's like, I can finally relax, and you're driving. Because sometimes for those jobs, I'll drive like 13 hours home because I'm like in another province and stuff. And it's like the most sketchy drives ever. But at the same time, you're like so peace of mind. Dude. I had to pull over and sleep. I did that once. I pulled over and slept in a town. You can't pull over and sleep. You'll just die. Because it's Canada. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like you pull over for sleep. It's like, okay, well, it's minus 30 outside, so you might run out of gas if you keep it running. Or if you turn it off, you're gonna freeze to death. So I don't recommend either. To at least get to the next town. You can't always like pull over, go to a town, and get a hotel, but yeah. Through Canada, yeah. In the summertime, you definitely should just pull over, but I also needed to get home. It was one of those things. I had to take home a test that was 1 question. A 1-question test. We have over 40 pages to answer that. Oh! Chris was upset no one had it done before Wednesday and signed Friday. It's always one of those. It's like the one professor's upset about it, and you're like, why? This is insane. Grizz, there's not enough pawns, man. I'm worried. Profiteer engineering. It's always enough pawns for Grizz, okay? That's the first rule of chess. Grizz always has enough pawns to do whatever he wants to. Grizz can dream big. Don't let your memes be dreams, okay? And my dudes, where's some memers here? Box of the rook, we push this pawn up. Oh! GG's! V-Blitz! GG! Yeah. Magilla, time to go. Yellow Gorilla! 3-page paper to answer. That's just insane. I don't understand that. And these days, people would chat GPT it and it would be pointless. You lucked out with the flag? I'm like 1 move from promoting. 2, I guess, if you block, you pin with the rook. You know, you're right, V-Blitz. Anytime I have a good result against you, it's due to pure luck. Luck alone. My apologies. You know, I apologize for even playing you, V-Blitz. You shouldn't have to stoop down to the level of someone like me. Again, I sincerely apologize for demeaning you to playing someone at my level. All right, Jack. I sent you the challenge. Gorilla, Magilla Gorilla, Magilla Gorilla, Magilla Gorilla, Gorilla. Huh? Doesn't seem to work for whatever. Says I can't join the voice call. You can't. You gotta go in the waiting room. People go in the waiting room, so that way I can drag them in, and people can't just yell slurs, and join the Discord, and I can't kick them out. See, I think about these things. Oh, you are here, Jack. Okay. I'll try again after this game. I don't know why it wasn't going through to you. It's been hard to chat GPT question. Really describe what happens. Okay. That's fair, Ron John. I forgot you're doing the engineering. The more specialized you are, the harder it is to chat GPT stuff. That is fair. And from the sounds of it, you were doing, maybe even if it's just basic engineering, it's still very hard to. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That would have been very difficult too. I was in business. I didn't have that ChatGPT when I was in business school, but now that it's there, it would go somewhat crazy. GeoGuessr today? Potentially go outside. We'll see. Wait, what happens when you join the waiting room? Well, if I see you in the waiting room, and you're not someone who I think will ruin the stream, I'll drag you into the room, and you'll be talking to me on stream. I assume the person who wants to join has something to say. Or wants to play a game and go over something or something. This way I can talk to you guys, if you feel like it. But if you're just gonna sit there and not talk, I'll probably just drag you out of stream. Not like you'll be banned or anything, it's just like, we'll go on to something else. You know. Keep things interesting, right? I want to go here, but use all the time for work. We also have 2As that works as our host as well. Oh, interesting. Oh shit, this sounds fun. Yeah. Keeps it interesting. Oops, that's my Steam page. I should probably close out of this. Don't need to have that running in the background. Ooh, is that a free pawn I gave up? It is. I don't know if I have a way to save this game. Only unproductive things to say, that's funny. Okay, we got Profiteer Gaming and V-Blitz. Okay. They're trying to take your badge from clips. You know what, Faye? They are. What are you gonna do about it? You better fight for your badge, Faye. Get even better clips. Yeah, I'm not gonna know this one, am I? Okay, let's see. Let's drag V-Blitz in. What does he gotta say? First of all, can you guys hear V-Blitz? Hello, V-Blitz?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, chat, can you guys hear this guy? Why'd you sack the knight?
Oh, great.
Stupidity. I can hear you, V-Blitz. Can you hear me?
Dude. I'm hearing
not...
like 3 things at once. I keep on hearing the stream at different times. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you gotta turn the sound off stream, otherwise you're gonna hear me in Discord and stream, right? And you can't just listen to stream, it would be delayed. So how's it going, V-Blitz? How's it going? This guy's memeing on me.
It's going pretty well. It's pretty late for me. It's like 11 p.m., but...
Yeah. Oh, Majorly Gorilla, I suppose to challenge him, right? So you said your rapid rating was like in the shitter, or what?
It went down a little bit. It's like 1820, 1830 now. I don't know.
Okay.
I went down. I lost like 7 in a row, but then I won like 3 or 4 back.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that's at least you recovered like half of it. That counts for a lot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like... Lead chess, you lose less rating for every game. Like, it's like 5 a game, so it's kind of hard to tilt. It's hard to tilt bad on it.
Oh,
like, compared
okay.
to chess.com where you lose 8 every game.
True. That does make a difference.
Yeah.
What's your rating at Lead Chess then for the rapid?
I could check. It's like low 1800s, I think. It's
yeah, that's pretty good.
1816. It's 1816 right now. I don't know. I guess it was a bit higher.
Oh yeah. How do you even stand to play those 10-minute games, man? I can't focus that long. Maybe I've got ADHD or some shit, but like, he was whack.
Well, I mean, most of the time I don't lose all my, most of the time I don't use all of my time. I only use like 5 minutes of it.
Hmm.
And and I'm never super focused when I play. I'm always doing other stuff. It's like when I'm playing
Oh
Blitz.
yeah, play it more
When I'm playing
casually.
Blitz, like, yeah, I'll walk away. I'll go to the bathroom for like a minute or something. And I just don't have time playing Blitz to do that. Or I'd be like talking to my family, watching a TV show.
Oh yeah.
So
Hey, Gone Farts, thank you so much for the sub there for Ron John. Very appreciates that there, man. Gotta stop complaining about ads. Comfort's always got everyone there. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying there, man. You can play it way more chill if you don't actually have to sit there the whole time watching YouTube or whatever, have a stream up. That does make sense.
yeah, yeah. No, so I'm usually like 70% of the time I'm like playing or just doing something else while I have stream up, just because my attention span isn't good at all. I always need to be doing, like, I don't know. I've been playing Fortnite again recently. I play Fortnite Siege.
Yeah, you're telling me there, man. I mean, I'm the guy who's playing chess while talking to everyone on stream, so
Yeah, no,
multitask kind of what I'm doing too. Sorry.
It's gotta be so hard to play 3+0, because like I can't even play 3+0 with like when I'm locked in. Like I always get flagged even if I'm winning. 3+2 I can handle, but just I can't stand it. It's way too fast for me.
3+2 is too much increment. 3+0, if I'm distracted, is like perfect.
Yeah. No, 3+1 is like Untitled Tuesday, Titled Tuesday. That's like the lowest I can do with like, cause like if I can't do an end game, if it's winning, I'm not gonna get flagged because I know I can think of moves quickly. But
3+2 sucks. True, Bazooka. Way too long. Bro.
Doesn't he like rapid?
He likes classic. That's probably why he hates on it though. It's because he likes classic way better.
I've really been wanting to get into a classical tournament. I know, like, I just
Bro,
know
it is so
well,
long. They take a whole weekend.
longest,
I mean, you should go in if you want to, but yeah.
The longest I played 30 minutes for school chess, and then we had an in-person tournament for districts. And
Okay.
that was 20 minutes. That was 20 minutes. So it was hard for me to focus for that whole time. Like, there weren't any games where I used my whole time. Almost all my wins I won pretty quickly, and then the one game I just got dominated. But
I used to play some classical. I played the Canadian Open when I was like a kid one time. I think that was like a 9-day tournament. Like, they just take forever, man.
did you have a better attention span back then?
Maybe I was like 11 or 12. I think it would be about the. No, wait. I think it was 11. I think I would have a slightly better attention span when I was 11.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Blitz is certainly fun. Like, if I ever just want to be entertained, because I could care less about my Blitz rating on either of the platforms. So I'll just play games, like, I'll just play like 10 games in a row. And usually it goes up overall, because, it's like, mine's like 1550 on e-chess, but, like, it doesn't bother me when I lose in it. Like, I could lose 5 or 10 games in a row and still not be that mad and just go on with my day. Like, with Rapid, I really can't do that because I actually care about my rating.
That's fair. That's fair. You don't. Whatever you care about the most is always what everyone like wants to make sure they don't actually just lose randomly on. It seems.
Yeah, I have a different chess account, but I think I'm actually really highly rated classical on that, because that's what our school matches were for.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think I'm like 1900 to 2000. I don't know the login for it, but I think I'm 1900 to 2000 classical on that, because I won both. I went like 11-2 or something in the school chess.
Damn.
So, yeah.
11-2 is crazy.
Yeah, well, I was like 4th board, and I was probably the best on my team, or like at least the 2nd best.
How'd that work? Just rating wise, they assigned you to 4th board?
Well, I don't know. Like, you were allowed to play challenge matches and stuff, and I just never did it because I didn't go to the practices a lot of the time. And that it was my first year on the team. Like, they gave the nudge to a senior and a kid a grade above me. They gave them higher boards just because the lady liked them a lot, and like she was nice. It didn't really bother me because I just started playing again, so I wasn't as good at the start of the season. Like, I was probably like 1100 or 1200 when we were matches.
I get what you're saying. You're kind of underrated for your board. Yeah, it reminds me of when I was in the school. My brother used to be first board when I was in like grade 3, and then the very last term of the year, my brother had a higher rating than me. He was in kindergarten, and it's like this is for a whole school. It's like K to 9, and he was first board as kindergarten, which is funny. But it means I got to play like third board, and like all of a sudden you get to win all these games, and it's awesome. Bazooka isn't
What
Vblitz a
rating?
kid? You're 16, right?
Yeah, I'm 16.
Yeah. So yeah, Bazooka. Sorry, what were you saying?
What
What
rating
rating?
was he in What rating was he in kindergarten to be first board? Was it just like not that great of a chess school, or was he just like really good at the game?
We're all super young, so like our school. Sorry, I think it was actually K to 6 was the tournaments we played in. But so he first of all he won nationals in grade 1, so he was like a very good player for his age.
Uh-huh.
But secondly, like I was the best player, and I was like in grade 3, so like I was like basically because all our friends would play in our grades, but no one older. So
Yeah.
like we weren't a great school at that time. I think we got second place, and that was our first one. But then as the years went on, like when we went into 4th grade, then 5th grade, 6th grade, all of a sudden we're like every tournament we were dominating because we had all the best players from like I think we had like 3 people who won provincials for each of our respective grades by that time. So it was really one pretty strong player for a kid. Yeah, Vblitz is a good player for a kid. I mean he says stuff to try to piss you off at times, but you know, he can't knock his chess skill.
Nah, my area just has like no chess, like nobody plays, just very like there is a chess club, but even that, like last time I went to it, there were like 4 people there,
It's
and like
unfortunate.
none of the kids play, so it's just like we're not the worst, cause I don't know, I guess a lot of other schools in our area are also like that, but if I started playing young, I think I could probably be pretty good. I think I probably would get NM someday if I had started playing young. At this point, I don't think I will, because I'm not really committed. Like I don't read, I
Yeah.
don't study, I just play sometimes for fun.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, like I kind of stopped playing around your age, but I know like it gets like a lot harder. It's like learning chess before you're 12 is like the key to being like getting those titles. Like you probably can. Like you have a good enough player, and you're still young enough. You definitely could get to like NM, but like it would be a commitment and a half.
Yeah. No. There's like baseball and football are pretty big in my area, I think.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah. I
team
mean,
when
if
I
you
was
enjoy
like
that stuff, yeah.
my team when I was like 13, we got 3rd in the state. I mean,
Nice.
I was on the bench, but like I played a little
Yeah.
bit. And like at least
Was
I got to go on the trip.
that was your freshman year or?
No, I was younger. Maybe before the 8th grade? Probably 8th grade. Yeah, I
You know,
think I
that's
was
the
14
same.
in my
My
freshman year.
brother played football for high school. Our high school is slightly different because we only do grade 10 to 12. But as a freshman, he got on like the senior team. They were going crazy
Yeah.
because they had to play against. I don't know if you know him, Chuba Hubbard.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
in the
I'm
NFL.
familiar.
Yeah, he's in the NFL. So he always used to play. He was our rivals team at Buffasi. So we have 2 high schools in our so he had to play against him, and he's like a 15-year-old freshman. I think Chuba scored, if I'm not mistaken, he scored 7 touchdowns the game that we played against each other. Dude was just a monster. Yeah, it was fun, but yeah, I know how crazy and like kind of lopsided sometimes those get.
I played football for a while. I didn't like, because like I was really I'm not undersized anymore, but like it was I played 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, and by the time I was in 9th grade, I think it was like 5'6", 110, 115 pounds. So I just got destroyed on the field.
I'd imagine.
I mean,
Yeah.
I quit. At my current size, I'm like 5'11", like 180. I probably could play again, but it's not in my interest. I'm trying to protect my head because I already have multiple concussions.
Oh
just-
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
never
that is a really bad thing for football. It's like, much as it's a fun sport and all that, like yeah.
Yeah, no, the practices kind of suck too. Like tennis, it's just like I know our team isn't that good because of it, but like our coach didn't care, and we just messed around all practice. Like if we were tired, we would just sit in the locker room on our phones, or we would just be like chasing each other around with our rackets.
Yeah.
It's like it was kind of nice to have that balance of just like not being that serious, because we were supposed to lose most of our matches. Anyway,
Yeah.
it wasn't ever like a massive disappointment if we would get beaten by the bigger schools.
Yeah, no, for sure. It makes sense. They're bigger and more people. State Peach, what's Vblitz's rating said is about 1800 rapid chess on Lee Chess. And yeah, no, that totally makes sense. So you get the bigger schools, you're kind of just happy to be able to like kind of compete with them.
Yeah.
Stand up to
No,
them.
my
Yeah.
school isn't that small. They're like probably slightly below average for our like. I don't know how big yours was growing up, but it's like.
Oh, my middle
Three-
school, there's 11 people in grade 9 in my school. We were a small school.
Yeah, no, it's like 360 per grade, 350 per grade around there. So I
Okay.
mean,
That's like my high school is kind of like that.
Yeah, the teams that are really good, like there are a couple schools in some of the, like one of the bigger, it's like the third biggest city in Pennsylvania, Allentown. Like we play against their teams, and some of those teams have like especially in the wealthier areas of Allentown, like there'll be it's like 700 people per grade, and then all of those kids are smart and athletic too, and you just get like dominated. Like the one school, Parkland, they make it to states in like every single sport every single year, and they're just like it's just like an automatic loss when you play them in anything.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's always rough there. Yeah, well, I think we got Confarts. Yeah, I feel like you missed out not playing chess as a kid. It was fun. It was fun. I mean, it's definitely fun to play chess as an adult too. But yeah, it's kind of a cool experience to play as a kid. So I think we got, let's see, Ron John and Profiteer Gaming in the waiting room here. Do you have anything in this? I'll probably let one of them in. Do you got anything to say before I let you go here?
No. I'm all good. I'm probably gonna go to bed in like half an hour anyway, but stick around for a little bit. Have a good night.
Hey, man. Yeah, it was good talking to you. Take care, man.
Yeah.
I think Profiteer Gaming is waiting longer. Hello? How goes?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
I know, because I already asked.
I know, in the chat. I think I might ask you too.
Yeah, I didn't have anything specific to say. As a matter of fact, I thought this was I thought you meant click on this if you want to join the queue to play.
Oh, no. This is a queue to talk.
Yeah, then I realized that you were saying that it was for voice chat, and I was like, oh well, that sounds fun too. So
fair enough.
So I don't know. I'm probably behind. I guess I better not say anything about the game because I'm watching, but I'm sure there's a lag.
Oh yeah, I think the stream lag's about maybe 10 seconds. No, not the push for 2,000 Wild Soggy. Come on. I lost a couple. It doesn't mean I'm gonna keep that happening. You check there, night back, and we're fine. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with you. What's going on with you lately?
I'm pretty much I tutor math from home.
Okay,
and
that's cool.
So, like, I work from home anyway, and I've just discovered Twitch like a month ago.
Nice. Well, you're really recent to it then.
Yeah, I mean, I say discovered. Obviously, I knew it was a thing, but
yeah. You started actually using it actively.
Yeah, and I mean, it's perfect for I'm wondering what to do, and it's also got me playing chess a lot more. So
well, that's good then. Learn a lot of chess. It's I always can follow along. I know my streams aren't the most educational, but there's definitely some people who actually like explain what the hell they're doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, when you play your viewers, it's the best way to get better. And I hope everybody's listening to this. If you hate losing chess games, just lose anyway. Because the best way to get better is to play somebody better than you. So
I 100% agree.
In somebody's stream like this, and I think you're about 600 points higher rated than me. 700, yeah.
Give or take,
I mean, that's why I wanted to play, because I know I'm gonna lose, but that's the point.
Yeah, it's always fun. Like, I mean, whenever Ari comes along, like he kicks everyone's ass. Here, like I'm the first one who like wants to play him because like it's the same thing. You gotta play against someone who's really good and learn that way.
And you don't get that opportunity very often either. That's the thing. You can't. nobody that much higher rated than you wants to play you on chess.com.
True,
It's not
yeah.
interesting for them. And for the most part, if you want to play somebody that much better than you, you have to find a coach and pay them for lessons.
Which is, yeah, it's true. It's people tend to not want to play.
Join a stream and yeah.
Yeah, those are the kind of options there. I get what you're saying. They're usually either have to pay or wait in a queue to do so and something like that. So yeah, you don't always get the opportunity, so you always got to jump at it when it happens.
Definitely. Oh, and by the way, I'm guessing Faye's still there.
I think she just started her stream.
Oh, okay. Well, her her clip lead is not in jeopardy.
Oh no. Oh yeah, V-Blitz is. Oh wait, why does V-Blitz have 2 accounts here? Oh, each clip is individual. Okay.
Yeah, I just found that out yesterday. Actually, it goes by individual clips.
Oh yeah, me drunk dancing is gonna be way ahead of any. Yeah. No, that's fair. So how long have you been playing chess then? If you just started picking up the Twitch stuff.
Man, I've been playing chess for almost 35 years.
Wow.
Probably longer than any of your viewers have been alive.
Probably, except for maybe Ron John. Like kids. Although I don't even know if he's 35. He'd be close.
I learned, I don't know, I was somewhere between 5 and 10 years old. I don't know exactly. My dad taught me when I was a little kid.
Oh yeah, it was the same way with me.
But I've never really spent a lot of time on it. It's always been my absolute favorite sort of pastime, hobby.
Yeah.
But I've never put in a lot of, the work that you have to do to really get good. But this,
I get you. I was the same way at some stuff too. Like, I've always liked playing. What's it? It'd be like, yeah, there's like video games I have that with like Dota and StarCraft. It's like I always like playing them, but you never, it's more of like a. What's the word for it? I'm thinking it's like hobby kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Confart said, I hope to be fortunate enough to make it to 35.
Jeez, Confart, shoot for the moon.
I mean, just be careful, man. Just go slow going up and down the stairs and stuff. Should be fine.
Yeah. 35 is not the hard milestone there, man.
No.
Ron John says 40. Okay, so there's a chance he could have played for as long as you there.
Yeah, it's possible.
Go on, first. I'll get you a game after this. 43. Okay.
I still have a few years on him.
Okay, well, you still 43 still makes you millennial, so.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised to find that out. I feel like that I read that and I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah, it's anywhere if you're born in the 80s until 95, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Summerstar, thank you so much for the raid. Let's go. How's your stream going? Woo. I'll give her a shout out. Nice. Heck yeah. Hey.
Hi, Summer stream.
We're all doing well. Just currently chatting with Profiteer Gaming. Oh, I probably should resign this game. It's kind of rude for me to stall. Took down some 2000s. There you go. That's a good way to spend stream. I've been not taking down some 2000s, unfortunately. My rating's been slipping and sliding. But that's all good. That's all good. We've had a lot of fun here playing some games. Omega. Okay, Confart sent you a challenge. Who's that on the mic? That is Profiteer Gaming. He's jumped in the Discord for a quick chat here. He's telling me about his whole chess career. Sorry, I think you got cut off there a little bit. What'd you say?
Nothing. I was just yelling at Summer.
Oh.
Saying hi.
Nah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah,
I
Summer's
haven't
always
caught
got
one
some
of her
good streams.
streams in like a week. I keep missing them.
Yeah, I saw one like a little bit ago. She always streams a little bit earlier than usually when I'm on, but it's fun whenever I get the chance to catch it. Apparently she's been crushing some 2000s too, which is always like
Yeah.
always
I
a good
saw
way to
that.
spend it.
It's Summer's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. She's raided me a couple times now. I feel bad, but it's always whenever someone's before you, you can't ever raid them. They always raid into you, and then I'm like, I can never get the chance to.
Right.
But I guess it's like the reverse for when I raid people who are late at night. Then, like, I don't really care that they
I'm
can't
sure
raid me. So
they'd love to like raid you back at some point, but they can't because
yeah, just how it works. Well, is that your community Discord? That is. That is there. I have a waiting room for anyone who feels like talking there. And yeah, have fun playing games. Put some memes in there. General talk. It's all a good time. Hey, Rook down. I'm in so much trouble. Omega is crushing me. Omega is Omega screwing me over in this game. Damn.
I'm gonna jump out and let Ron John get in here, but
Okay, sounds
we
good.
should totally play some Bug House or some 4-player chess sometime.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I think we should I don't know. I'm gonna get better at organizing stuff here. Starting to actually get like a bunch of people here, so I think we could organize like Bug House tournaments or just Bug House playing stuff. So yeah, it'll be
Nice.
fun playing with you. It'll be good times there.
All right, man. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, you
I'm
too.
just gonna jump right back into your chat. So
Yeah, but yeah, good to actually hear in your voice there. So yeah, take care, man. Oh yeah, Bug House. Yeah. A lot of 40-year-olds in the chat. True. This is weird. It's like it was like our mods are 14 and 16, and then all the people who are talking to me are in their 40s. I guess Blitz talked to me. Hey, you're on, John. How's it going?
Hey, not bad. How's it going?
I'm doing really good. Doing really good, man. Huh. How long you been waiting
really have anything
there?
Specific.
Oh yeah.
I was just actually looking at some people eating crazy amounts of food on YouTube, actually.
Like, how much is crazy?
So there's this guy who's his name's Joel Hansen, and apparently he's gonna eat a 48-inch sub of lobster rolls. And there's also this other guy named Beard Meats Food. He eats crazy amounts of food.
Huh.
But yeah,
48-inch sub.
Yeah, 48-inch, and it looks like it's about 12 inches around, if you know what I mean.
Which is around. Oh, jeez.
Have you ever seen that movie? No, never mind.
Oh no, I thought you were just making a joke about girth. Damn, I don't even know how you can finish something like that. Like 12-inch sub, you're pretty full. Like I can understand eating maybe 2 of them, but then you also said it's so I don't know. I don't know people. It's always skinny as hell. Those people too that can eat so much. That also doesn't make sense to me. You see what is a Joey Chestnut there, the hot dog guy? He's just like, you look at him and you're like, man, it looks like a dude who's on a diet for like most of the year. And like, nah, you can eat like 80 hot dogs at once. I don't understand.
He's actually from my mom's hometown in Westfield, Indiana.
Wait,
So
really?
I live like right near him as well.
That's crazy. You ever stopped by and said hi to Joey?
No, I did see him once when I was walking into Kroger, and my kids know who he is. I mean, I know who he is, I guess, just because of the hot dog eating contest. But he's actually a lot taller than you think. He was very tall.
Is that his secret there? He's just extra
I'm gonna guess
lanky.
He's probably 6'4".
Stalemate somehow. I don't even know how this game goes stalemate, but yeah. 6'4". He doesn't look that tall. Whenever you see him eating the hot dogs, it's like Gun Fart's good game. That was luck right there. But yeah, I don't I would never have guessed that. I guess that makes some sense at least. Like he's at least a bigger guy, so he can kind of put that stuff away.
So yeah, what I did is I actually posted one of the. I think you knew I do some Sudoku puzzles on the side as well.
Yeah, you said you did some for crafting the cricket, cracking the cryptic
yeah,
guy.
I have made them, but they haven't featured mine on the actual like videos, any of mine. But I do a lot of like testing for them, and I do make some. They just haven't featured them yet. But I put one of mine in your Discord if you ever want to try it someday. It's kind of like I would call an easier one for learning how a German whisper works. If you've heard of that rule set.
No, I haven't heard of a German whisper. I just that sounds wild. I don't know what it is. Well,
Yeah,
it's a German.
It's kind of like these. It's basically a line, and if I mean you can see it if you pulled it up on your other screen. I put it in general chat. But basically, there's these green lines, and if you put a number on a line, the number adjacent to it on the same line must be at least 5 away from that. So, let's say you put like a 4 on the line, you would have to put like a 9 next to it.
Okay, that does make it a lot easier, but I assume you probably start with less numbers then to compensate, right?
Well, this Sudoku would start you with 0 numbers, so yeah.
Oh, one of those. Okay, I think some of their most famous videos I've seen on YouTube is where they start with 0 numbers. So, okay, I like those. Okay, after this game, I'll pull it up here. That'll be interesting.
Yeah,
I want to see.
It's kind of like I would call it an introduction to German whispers. Is what I would call it. Just because, I mean, if somebody knows German whispers, they'd probably finish it in probably like I don't know, 5 minutes. But if they don't know how they work, and they have to think about, you know, kind of, well, what happens when something has to be 5 away? What does that mean for the line? What numbers can't be on the line and things like that? Then
yeah, a lot more complicated.
When they have to think through all those things, then then it might take them a second to finish. So
okay, that does sound interesting. See how well I can do it. It's always the new Sudoku ones there. That new Sudoku concepts, whenever I do those, it's like they're so complicated at first, and as soon as you get the trick of them, some of them just like start falling like that. So we'll see if this actually makes sense to me or if I'm gonna struggle.
You're gonna be like, and you'll know why it's called spider. I called it spider because it looks like a spider.
You go, there's a hint.
Oh my gosh, I just switched back to the YouTube of this guy eating this sub. It is just absolutely gigantic. It's crazy. Do you have like a link for that there? I'll just throw it up quickly what you're talking about so we all get an idea, because I kind of want to see how big this is. But I'll throw up the Sudoku for everyone here. Everyone knows how to play Sudoku. It's a game where you... Ooh, how would I put this on to make sure one can see the full thing and it's not cut off. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you can see those are the green lines, and on a line, let's just say that you just typed a 4 or any number like on there, then you could try and see, well, what does that mean? And you can see those little white dots. Those just mean that the 2 cells that are connected by a white dot are consecutive numbers. So if there was a 1 or something like that, the adjacent one would be a 2.
Yeah, and the other ones are double.
Black dot is a ratio, so it's a 1 to 2 ratio.
Okay, ratio.
Yeah,
and these are all consecutive.
Do this on stream, I'm gonna guess, just because you'd be new to this rule set. But if you have time, you can, and you want to, you can. It's kind of fun. And the only other rule is this big blue line that's on the diagonal.
Okay.
It just has to have the unique numbers 1 through 9.
Interesting. Okay, so if anyone wants a challenge here for Sudoku, this is Sudoku with some unique rules. It's right there in the Discord for anyone. Ron John created this. And this does look wild.
I have lots of other ones I created too, so if you ever... This is, I would call, like, maybe like a 3 on the difficulty meter. Out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, I think the only problem for this, for me to do on stream, is I'd take a minute to figure out what the first number I could get is.
Yeah, I wouldn't do this on stream. I would try. I would just do it on your own time.
Okay, yeah, I might check it out then. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that does look cool there. I will attempt that my own time there.
And if you want some hints, you can ask me.
Okay, sweet.
You can just say, "Hey, give me a hint."
Yeah, I'll definitely give it like 10 or like 15 minutes to figure out the first number first, though, because I do want to actually try and solve it. It does look very fun. Yeah. Oh, and here's the video you posted. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you asked for the video.
Yeah.
This is just crazy.
If I could, hypothetically,
What's the size of this?
If you go about, let's say about 4 minutes and about 4 minutes in, you'll see the size of it. That's
Yeah, and
two
then
of
this
them.
dude's not. There's two of these.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my.
that's two of them right next to each other.
Yeah. Sorry, I can kind of see that now. It looks like there was one, but yeah. This dude, like, I mean, he's like at least he's kind of muscular, but he's like still not a big fat guy or anything like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, all the eaters on these things are all skinny.
I don't.
That was
get it.
actually
Do
surprising.
they throw
because
up after?
I don't think that some of them do, because I hear some of them say, you know, like the toilet's going to be bad in the morning or something like that. They make some sort of comment like that, and if they purged it, you would think that they, you know, wouldn't say it in the morning or something like that. I don't know.
True. Huh.
I mean, it individually looks pretty good, like the, you know.
Oh yeah, it
meat,
looked
but,
delicious. Give me give me a third of one of those instead of 6 times the amount, and I'd love
yeah,
that.
a third would even be a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think
One
a
of-
third of one of those would be like a hearty meal. But he just ate like
Yeah.
6 big meals. It's just crazy. Hey, Planet Guy, thank you for the follow. When was that happen? That was a while ago. Oops. Yeah, that is so much food. That is crazy. Have you ever done anything like that, competitive eating? Even at like, you know, like a
No,
pie
I
eating
mean,
contest?
There's a place near me that is called like Bub's Burgers, and they have
Mhm.
really good burgers. It's a local place, and they have like a pound burger, and I ate that, but like I've never done anything more than that. There was some competitive eater that came in and ate like 5 of them. So
Oof. That's crazy. Yeah, I did the same thing when I went to like I think it was went to the UK as a kid, and on the trip there I had like this burger which had like 4 like full-size patties, and after that I'm just like I never ate anything big again because that was just enough. This is too much for me already. I can't imagine
Right.
the insane amounts that they eat. Those competitive guys.
yeah, my 11-year-old was wanting to do it at the same time, and I'm just like, no, I'm not paying for 2 of these.
Yeah.
It was,
And he probably wouldn't
it's
finish
right.
it either.
I don't know. Like he eats so much. It's like I believe that he has some sort of, I don't know, black hole somewhere in his body, and that causes him to just be able to absorb food. Because I don't know, Costco's not enough for us.
The good old 11-year-old where they still look skinny as hell, but they've just begun the eating everything phase.
Yeah, and 3 boys, like, you know, it's gonna
Oh,
suck
yeah.
when they all turn teenagers.
Yeah. It'll go crazy for a little while.
Funny enough, like I remember my mom, when we were growing up, and they went to Sam's Club for the very first time, and they brought back food, and we were used to eating all of the food in 1 week, because that's, you know, you go to Kroger, and that's
Yeah.
how she shopped. But she got enough food for supposedly a month, but we still ate it all in a week, and our parents got super upset at us because we had like each of us had our own bag of chips and things like that. It was just hilarious that we ate all the food in like 1 week.
I know, when you're a teenager, you can just keep eating and eating whatever's there. It's like, it's funny, when the food's not there, you sometimes just kind of forget about it, but like when it's there, it's like you just consume.
So what's this about chess? So like like how long have you been playing? And you said you learned from your dad.
Yeah, sorry. When I heard, so what's this about chess? I thought you were gonna be like, what do you mean chess? Like we go on that way.
Yeah, I was just
No.
I was changing the subject.
Yeah. No, I played chess, so kind of messed around with it when I was like maybe like 3 years old. My dad kind of showed me how to play it, but then when I was like in grade 1 or something like that, I think, I mentioned that we hadn't played in like a couple years, and he's like, oh, there's all these tournaments and stuff you can play and blah blah blah. So he kind of got me into that for a while, and I played probably until about grade 10 or 11. I think about what grade is this? 8. I helped out at one of these like summer camps there for chess, and then so when I was 13, I started helping out teaching chess. Wasn't like crazy good, but I was just kind of helping like the younger juniors, like the 5 to 12-year-olds. And then yeah, enjoyed doing that for a few years, and
Is that like a paid position, or did you do that for free?
yeah, no, it was awesome because it was like $20 an hour, and I was like 13 years old, so I got to be the big baller in middle school, being like I could buy all the snacks every lunchtime. Hell yeah. It was good there because I was a fat ass kid. I wasn't actually that fat in junior high, but I literally would have like a 2-liter pop, a bag of chips, and a thing of candies every day, an energy drink. I was like 12.
Yeah, I remember when I used to be able to eat a lot, especially in high school when I played a lot of basketball, and so I was probably shoveling down like many thousands of calories a day.
I used to be, when I was like started at 12, I think I was like one of the latest kids in my class. I was like 80 pounds only. And then by the time I was in grade 10, so that's our first year of high school here, I was like 160. But it was actually like muscular, not really fat or anything. So like eating all those calories helped me so much. But then after like I kept doing that into university, then I actually got fat, and I was like, oh, this sucks. So if I timed it right, there would have been like perfect. But then I kept eating junk food after puberty still going on. So
well,
good
I
times
do
when you can eat
remember,
as much as
I
you
think it
want.
was in high school. I think I was maybe. This seems like ancient history at this point. It's probably
Yeah.
either like it's actually written down on the tablets of Ranjan. No, so they had sent me. Wait, are you doing a push-up? What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing you do the push-up now.
Okay, yeah, just a little bit behind there.
Oh, a little low.
Yeah, I kind of slipped it. My lower back, I was trying to do the backflip. I don't know if you've been paying attention to my streams there, but I bet someone, if they did beat me, that I'd do a backflip. So now I have to do a backflip at some point. So I've been trying to practice it, and now this is my core, but it's on not my front side. It's on my back side. It's very sore from it. So not as quite of a stable push-up as usual. Call me chubby because he packed on weight. No, he's calling me chubby because I was like in university, I was kind of chubby, for sure. He's making fun of that. University.
You like British or something.
Well, it's Canadian, so we get the American accent, but we got the British words. It's the weird mix.
I'm gonna go get the lorry.
Yeah, we don't have a lorry or
Take out the
boot.
rubbish.
No, we got that. We got the U's though. We kept the U's and everything, like neighbor and color.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't actually. Oh, I mean, I knew that was British. I just didn't know Canadians also spelled it that way.
Yeah, it is. It's always weird because sometimes autocorrect is like English Canada, and so it wants you to have the U. But then like other things like when I'm at work, like Microsoft Teams doesn't do that, so it just has it. It's like you spelled it incorrectly. I'm like, it's actually spelled correct, but like 50-50 programs.
Like a stereotype, but like I'm assuming that you, like I'm guessing you're not from the Quebec area, or you don't speak French or something like that.
Yeah, no, I'm from Alberta. There's a fair bit of animosity between Alberta and Quebec, but yeah, there's not as many French speakers around here.
Do you guys like apologize not quite as forcefully to them or something?
We when there's polls taken, there both Alberta and Quebec want the other province to separate from Canada. The majority of both provinces.
Hey, Trump will be more than happy to take you.
Well, that's I think somewhere about like a quarter of this province wants to go there. A lot of the province wants to separate but not join the states. Honestly, it's kind of weird because like the Conservative Party in Canada always wins in Alberta, but a lot of the Canadian conservatives would probably vote. I mean, a lot of them would vote Republican, but a lot of those Canadian conservatives also vote Democrats because it's like a more moderate conservative party, so they're kind of split between the Republicans and Democrats. So it's yeah, it's a whole weird
Canada
thing.
Overall is a more liberal country, though, right? On like percentage-wise.
Yes, yeah. Alberta and Saskatchewan are the two only conservative provinces, but they're like kind of like air quotes where it would be like kind of close to maybe the Democrats would still win those. The country overall is a lot more left leaning. But yeah, it's interesting too because Quebec also there's the right left issue, but there's also just the French English issue. So there's animosity that way too.
So like, what is your view, or the people in your area's view of the U.S.? Do they have like slight animosity, or are they kind of? I mean, you said like a quarter of them want to just join us, but like
quarter of this province, yeah.
Right, but what are the people in your area? Do they even like the U.S., or do most of them are like, ah, screw them because they want to do tariffs and things like that?
I mean, until like 3 months ago, it was more so like because we're kind of a smaller country too, so it's always like the jokes kind of. But I think it was almost kind of compensation for being a smaller country. And then recently, it's kind of taken a very more nationalistic tone I've never really seen. There kind of is some of the animosity. I mean, it's not really in like a hatred mode. It's more just like we're not vacationing there this year because we don't like this. But it's not. I don't know. I know there's some people who are really against it, but then there's other people who are apologetic. I don't know. I don't get the whole hating on a whole country that much. It's kind of just a weird thing. Like even if you disagree with policies, so I don't know. I'm not big on I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm one of those people who is just like I get so much more frustrated with people who can't understand the other side of an issue more than I get pissed off of people having an opinion on an issue. It's
Yeah, I like to try and hear out what other people say. Sometimes I can't understand what their opinion is. Sometimes, like on certain issues,
Yeah.
but like which I'm not probably gonna go into on your stream.
yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but it doesn't really make sense. But you know, whatever.
Yeah, but even then, if it's like okay, I understand where this is coming from, but like I kind of like it doesn't really make sense. That's at least you're understanding at least where they're coming from, why they have that.
Yeah.
The only thing that really gets me is either someone has like completely like they can't even seem to understand their own position, or someone who like they're really adamant for a position, but they have no idea why someone could possibly have an opposing position. That kind of always really annoys me because then it's like, how are you so passionate about what you believe, but you haven't had the time to even think about what anyone opposing you might think? And that always kind of annoys me when someone has a really strong opinion, but they don't bother to even think about anything related to it. It's like, how are you that passionate but not? Yeah, I don't know.
I actually love watching debates on certain topics, and so I've watched like tons of debates because debates typically are you got two sides. One side is, I mean, both sides typically know exactly what they're talking about, or at least those are the debates I like try to watch at least.
Yeah.
And so that you can get a really good sense as to what the other side really feels like. I really like to watch those.
Yeah, those are always fun.
Thousands of them.
I catch them on YouTube sometimes. Yeah. I definitely enjoy those. Sometimes it's I go in phases. Like sometimes I'm like, ooh, this is really fun, and then sometimes I'm like, man, I'm so tired. You hear this, some of the best arguments sometimes just keep getting rehashed, and it's like, okay, well, this is just a matter of, is this your more core belief, or is this your more core belief? And like that's the impasse we're stuck at. We're looping, but some of them, when they have like new ideas and stuff, like they can be really fun. Yeah.
So let's say I was going to plan a trip to at least an area that areas of Canada that you're familiar with. Like literally the only thing I know about is like Toronto and the Niagara Falls. And so like let's just say I was going to go somewhere up there that maybe people wouldn't know much about, but it would be a great place to go. Where would you suggest?
Okay, is this a driving trip or a flying trip? Because I know you're from Indiana, so...
Well, I mean, it's really hard to fly. I mean, we've watched some of those. I don't know if you've seen the YouTube channel Outdoor Boys.
Oh, yeah, I love them.
From Canada, or no, sorry, from Alaska.
Yeah.
My kids love things like that, and so, nice looking maybe mountains with like, I don't know.
So like when I go...
waters and things.
I live in Alberta, so I'm kind of in the prairies of it, but we're quite close to the mountains. So it's usually like a 3-hour drive. And it is, if you're in the wintertime, it's the mountains just as beautiful as those Alaskan ones, like easily breathtaking like that. So there's Jasper and there's Banff. Banff is kind of overtly touristy right now that they have a Canmore. There's kind of a whole area. They have 2 national parks. I think the combined size is about the same as Iowa in size. So it's just a massive area of national parks that is like pristine looking like that, and there's a lot of crown land nearby. Crown land basically just means you can just camp out there for free, no permits, just kind of no one owns the land but the government, so you can just camp, do what you want, shoot guns, whatever. And yeah, it's all pristine wilderness out there. It's gonna be harder to find that in Ontario. You have to go to like northern Ontario, and it's way more remote. But again, it would be a very long drive to get there if you're going from Indiana. That would probably be like 20 hours. So I don't know about. It would be a
We've
while.
had long drives, maybe not that long. I think we went to Destin, Florida once, and I think that was like a 15-hour drive.
15 hours. See, let's put it up. Pull it up on maps here.
You basically just say Indianapolis. I'm pretty close to there.
Okay, yeah. Choose starting point.
And where was the location that you had said? I couldn't quite hear you.
Let's go Canmore. It's a little bit less touristy than Banff, and it's a little bit closer to you guys. That'd be 28-hour drive. That'd be a ways. That would be a ways. It is beautiful. They have the ice sheets there. We have a massive ice field and everything. They have glaciers that feeds into 3 oceans from there: the Pacific, the Atlantic, and the Arctic. Right in that area too.
There? Wait,
Yeah, right from there.
A little bit on your stream. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm in a chess game. I gotta finish this too.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. But I'll check it up after. Yeah, it's the Columbia Ice Fields. And there's amazing skiing there too. If your kids like skiing, this is like skiing like you've never seen. I guess the best in the world would be Whistler in BC, but this is top tier. The best behind that. Yeah, no, those are very good places to go and check out there. If you've never seen it, it's probably worth at least checking out once.
How far is that from the ocean?
Each ocean, some of them is over 1,000 miles. Like those rivers go a long ways. But it goes in all 3 directions.
There that are in Jasper, right there.
In Jasper, well, this is kind of in the Banff National Park area. It's called the Columbia Ice Fields, and from that one ice field, there's glaciers that go 3 ways on side of it, and one goes to the Atlantic, one goes north to the Arctic, and one goes west to the Pacific. So from that ice field, it feeds into all 3 because it's so high up and it's just a massive bit of ice. But it's honestly like, it's like south of where I live. It's not even that far north. It's kind of crazy. Just so high up. And you can, there's these crawlers. There's these crawlers that glow on the glacier, like the ice walkers, and they can go up at like 30-degree angles, and they go on there, and you can step on them. And we always took our when I was like in grade 7, we took a class trip out there. You always take your 2-liter bottle of water so you can get your fresh glacier water and stuff like that. And
so that's
check it out.
Because I kind of thought that you weren't supposed to go on glaciers just because it's hard to tell sometimes if there's going to be like a large hole that you might fall in or something like that.
Yeah, there is it's they usually have like an area that's kind of like, you know, they kind of check it just to be safe. You can still fall in holes, so like be careful. Like my brother fell in a hole that was about like 8 feet deep when he was walking around there as a kid. But like, I don't know. You're basically in the area that they have fenced off. You're fine. Don't go off it unless you're like an experienced mountaineer. But yeah, you go in the tourist area, you're not gonna like just randomly die. It's all fenced off. There'd be massive lawsuit and everything. We always go on there as kids. But yeah, if you go in the other parts of it, technically some of the holes can be as deep as 200 feet. So you don't fall down them.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, well,
yeah.
When you have like a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old and an 11-year-old, like sometimes they just have a death wish. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, like I mean, we went on when it was that long, right? It's like it's a fairly big marked off area, right? As long as you're not letting them run away for like multiple multiple minutes on their own, then they'll be okay. Yeah, so this is basically where it is.
Caves,
oh yeah.
I was telling you before, because I mean they're already at the bottom. They can't really fall much more.
Yeah, no, that's fair. If you're already at the bottom of the cave, it's hard to fall further down. Yeah.
The only thing is that like some of the like areas are pretty tight, and I don't know. I'm slightly claustrophobic in those little areas, but I don't know.
That's fair. I can feel that too, especially if the caves get really tight. I was in the Ho Chi Minh tunnels when I was in Vietnam, and it was like the same thing. It's like you start getting claustrophobic when it's. Oh yeah, so here I'm throwing on stream. Here's the glacier.
Yeah, I see it.
So okay, there's the Columbia Ice Walk, and that's where they take the trucks to. But if you go, you see the south one here. This little, you might see it in the past. They're basically this furthest south glacier from the ice field that feeds into the North Saskatchewan River that goes through Edmonton and then eventually goes out into the Atlantic Ocean. If you see this north one here, this right here, this and this goes to the Athabasca River, which goes to the Mackenzie River, which goes all the way into the Arctic Ocean, quite near the Alaska border. And then if you go...
Basically the ice cube of the world.
Yeah, and if you go in this way, it eventually goes down to the Fraser. Or wait, no, this might go down to the river that goes in the Washington-Oregon border and goes down to the Pacific. So like right there, if snow falls on here, it literally could end up in 3 different oceans. And then right behind it is this massive lake that stretches for over like 100 miles long. That just the entire mountain valley in between all these mountains is one big lake on the other side. And we'll go like backpacking and hiking in here. Not up to like where the ice cap is because that's a little too cold, but like the lake right beside here, this Lake Abraham. Oh, there's so many amazing, beautiful, like 15-mile hikes. You go up there, camp out overnight, come down, kind of thing. Just beautiful, beautiful scenery and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be hard to see scenery like that unless I go there or like I don't know, Norway or something.
Yeah, yeah. It basically that kind of look is like you get it there, you get it in BC, Alaska, and yeah, probably Norway. Hard to see that outside of those places. Maybe the Ural Mountains in Russia, maybe. But yeah, that climate's fairly unique.
Do you ever come down to the U.S. or you don't really?
Oh
have
yeah.
need to?
I mean, I can't say I've seen Indiana before, but like I've definitely like I went through like Utah, Arizona, Nevada. I've checked out California a couple times. Florida a few times. I've been to like Maine, Boston, New Hampshire. I think that's most of it there. I have cousins in Boston, so I've been there a few times, and then the other states are kind of close to me. Arizona's a pretty good winter spot for us because it's a short plane ride and very warm. So a lot of people go there.
I sometimes work in Tucson.
Oh, okay, yeah. We go in Phoenix and then Flagstaff, Grand Canyon, all that good stuff. I know, but like Utah's got to be one of the most beautiful states in the U.S., which I never knew before going there. All their national parks, like Zion Canyon and stuff like that, is crazy.
I think that's where the salt flats are too, right?
Yeah, I didn't even visit those. They just have so much stuff there. And then Arizona's like the Grand Canyon. They have the massive asteroid crater. They have Sedona Red Rocks, and all that stuff's really cool too.
Yeah, I usually just fly into these things. I fly into Denver sometimes, and then I fly into Tucson, and I just kind of work, and then and then I come back.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, when it's a work trip, it's kind of hard to see sights.
Right? Like I think I had one in DC, and I was just like, I am going to go to a museum, and I never was able to. I've been to DC multiple times for work, and I can never actually go to any of these stupid museums that I want to do.
Oh yeah, DC would be cool. New York would be cool to check out. I don't think New York would be a place I would enjoy long term, but just as to have visited it once is something I probably want to do.
Oh yeah, you should do it at least once. I've done it once, and it was expensive, but it was worth it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, yeah, it's like Vancouver is very expensive if you want to go there. My buddy was gonna go with his girlfriend for a week in Vancouver, and they figured out it was cheaper to fly to Italy and spend 2 weeks in Italy than spend a week in Vancouver. And it's like a $80 plane trip to Vancouver because their hotels are like cheap as $300 a night. It's like San Francisco, but honestly kind of costs a little bit more. It is insane prices there.
I really like San Francisco. Like I remember we went I think we were hiking near the Golden Gate on one side, and after you pass the Golden Gate, there's a little like road that goes up past the Golden Gate where you can kind of go up into like a mountain area. It's a small hill, I guess, and you can kind of climb up that. And at the top of it, I swear it's some like maybe a base or something. I don't know what it is because there was no signs, but it looked kind of like maybe a military base that was abandoned. That was up on top of it, and the sights from there were pretty amazing. I got some really good pictures from up there. It's a fairly good hike, maybe like 2 miles to get up there.
That'd be really cool. I've flown into San Francisco, so I've seen like the Bay Area from the sky, but I've never had the time to spend in there. So that'd be cool to check out.
Yeah, and if you like wine at all, you can go to like Sonoma, which is kind of like a touristy trap, but they sure give you a lot of wine if you like it. I hate wine, but if you like it,
there you go. See, that's the place where you bring your girlfriend to make her happy.
Yeah. Well, what was kind of weird is when we went out there, my wife was pregnant at the time, and and I hated wine.
You're just like, why are we here?
That's exactly what I said. She's like, well, it's pretty. Well, I mean, so we went
like,
to saw the redwoods and things like that as well.
Yeah.
And that was pretty. Those are amazing if you haven't seen them.
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to just actually see those there, but I've heard that they're incredible. I've never seen trees that tall.
Right. Well, I don't want to like.
Oh yeah, I think we got Lazo back in the chat here, so.
Oh
or
yeah,
is
yeah.
new
I don't
here,
wanna,
so.
I don't want to like hog you up. So I'll just talk to you later.
All right,
Nice
man.
talking
It's
with
good.
you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Same with you. Hope to hear from you again.
Yep. Talk to you later.
Yes, yeah. I'll finish off this game before I bring him in there. I gotta focus up on this one. I am losing this rough. Blitz. You know what would happen to him if he stepped foot in Pennsylvania? True. Think it's okay? I mean, no, it's being purposely rude. I don't know if it's... I mean, it's okay to be rude, I guess? I don't know. I have a negative... It shouldn't be for the country to absorb another country. It should be for the people of said country to want to join another one. It shouldn't be forced on them. It's kind of the wrong way of doing it, but... I'm not the person who's immediately like panicked or really mad at him doing that. I'm just kind of like, well, that's kind of a dick way of doing it. Daryl. Yeah, I don't know. I said Daryl since sounding angry. I didn't mean it to. I was just trying to answer, make explicit who I'm responding to. Ron John, I feel like Trump just says things so his brain will... Yeah, I feel like it's that too. It's kind of hard to... It's like, I might not like what he's saying, but at the same time, I'm not going to be like every word being angry about. That would seem like to be an exhausting way of living life. All right, Lazo, let's bring you in. Hello, hello.
Hey, Chris.
How's it going?
What's up, man? It's going well. How are you doing?
That's going really well. I've actually won my last like couple games here, so good. Gotten stocks to interesting people. How's your day been going for you? Get to do anything?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been going good. I'm in New Jersey right now, so I'm traveling for work.
Right. You're saying you're going up to New York for something there, right?
Yeah, so I've been in the office. We had to travel into the office for one of our clients throughout the week. So like Monday through up until now, I've been going into the office. Well, actually today I've been walking around all over Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Okay.
Which is where Bruce Springsteen is from.
Oh, that's cool. There. Have you ever seen The Boss in concert, or?
No, I actually haven't. I mean, I didn't even know. Like, I'm not even, to be honest with you, a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, love the guy, but some guy like, I was on a work call, and he's like, "Oh, you're in Asbury Park? Well, that's where Bruce Springsteen is from." And I'm like, "Damn, that's pretty cool."
Huh. Yeah, it is cool there. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen him in person or anything like that, but obviously I like some of his. I mean, he had one of like the most successful albums of all time. There, he made some good music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's been cool just traveling around, getting some crazy food. I got this. So if anybody ever goes to Asbury Park, the place you got to go to is Brando's City Cucina. It's the most delicious. It's the most delicious Italian food on the Jersey Shore, like in Asbury Park, and I got the tomahawk steak there with the lobster mac and cheese. And
sounds
oh my God,
good.
man.
Tomahawk steak and lobster mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Bro, that had to be dinner, right? That way, that ain't no one's lunch, right?
Yeah, no, it was, we shared it throughout the day. I got that and I was like, everybody, you guys dive in, because the tomahawk itself, I mean, it was like, it was huge, and there was just so much food. So it was me and a few coworkers, so we just dove in.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That sounds absolutely delicious, man. I don't think I've ever had lobster and steak in the same meal. I know it's somewhat of a combo there, but then you had the mac and cheese on it too, because you got all the protein already. You should add the carbs. Damn, that's the stuff right there.
Crazy. It was pretty wild. And then yeah, man, I've been like having like work to do, so I've been coffee shop hopping, and there's just so many nice little, like coffee shops and stuff. But I've had like, today I had probably like 3 Americanos. So what is that, like 6 shots?
You're super caffeinated.
So I'm like, yeah.
Makes sense why you're still hyper. It's midnight over there, isn't it?
No, exactly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, East Coast. So I mean, I've been watching your stream and just like watching, just seeing what everybody's up to. I saw your viewer like chatting with viewers. I was like, dang, I should see what's up,
Yeah. Usually, I don't know, once a week or so I'll throw this on. Most people have been taking me up until today, and then a bunch of people are like, "Hey, let's talk." I'm like, "All right, sure." Yeah, keeps things interesting there when you get to talk to people and stuff. Keeps me from monologuing, just yapping forever.
Yeah, I mean, you can only like keep talking for so long before it's like you need like a sounding board, somebody to like bounce ideas off of and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Or an actual sounding board with some what do they do? Like, you know, the womp womp and
Yeah, exactly.
the
Yeah.
noises. Yeah.
Get some of those sound effects in there. Yeah, man. I saw you were chatting with some guy like, and it's nice probably to like just get to know your viewers too. It seems like you have a super chill community. Like everybody just seems super solid, you know?
Oh yeah. It's talking to everyone here. No one goes in the chat and they're like angry at me or anything. Everyone's just like, hey, yeah, I get to talk. This is how it's going. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I actually, dude, I don't have your stream up right now. I'm literally just like sitting in the Discord. I'm playing Miyu Mini, which is like, I don't know if you've seen the like emulators, like the Game Boy Advance emulators.
Oh yeah. I used to do those for like all the old Pokemon games and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm nuzlocking Pokemon Emerald right now.
So, oh no way! I used to play it as a kid.
Yeah. So I got like my Mudkip, and you know, I got let's see, I got a little Zubat here, you know, just grinding away.
Oh yeah, I got all classic ones.
Yeah, man, I found this thing, like I was like going through Instagram one time, I saw those ads for like the you know, like the video game, like the emulator. I'm like, man, like I don't know, like I don't really know if I would like have the time to play that or like be interested in that because it's kind of a retro game, but I got one for like $50.
Yeah.
And now every time I travel, I'm playing it in the airport. I'm like playing it while I'm waiting for my game, and now I'm like hooked on nuzlocking. Like I just got done nuzlocking Fire Red, and now I'm doing Emerald. So it's like, I got sucked
those
in,
Pokemon
dude.
games are just so addicting, man. It's like such a, you know, the concept isn't too difficult, but like you just keep wanting to progress the next gym, the next one, find the next Pokemon and stuff. They're great for want to spend some time doing something.
Yeah,
hard to put down.
What I like about it too is like obviously the regular game is like way too easy, and so I like the Nuzlocke because it's like, you know, you lose a Pokemon, it's gone. Like you gotta be super careful.
I didn't even realize that's what you're talking about. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, no. So it's like this like certain set of rules where it's like, you know, like if your Pokemon faints, you have to like release it. There are some like variations where you can't like use potions and stuff inside a battle. You know, so like or even at all.
Yeah.
And so you just gotta like really know like type advantages, and you like HP and stuff. There's like level caps on what you can have your Pokemon be at before they're doing like gym battles and stuff.
Yeah, you can't do the 99 revives in your backpack kind of thing anymore.
Yeah, you definitely can't just like pump them up full of steroids before going in and just like
max potion.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't just cheese it. So it's like a fun little challenge. And then I like it's obviously like, you know, well, I'm playing Emerald, so I'm not a huge fan of like the newer generations of Pokemon. Like I like they're fine. Like I have a good, you know, obviously like I like Pokemon and shit, but like the older generations, like Gen 3 is my sweet spot. Like Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, or like Emerald, like I don't know if the Hoenn region, I don't know, man. I'm getting too into the weeds here, but I've been super into it.
Oh yeah. I think where did I cap out at? I think I was really into it. Oh, I can't take Spunks the Bishop crap. Was it Diamond? I think was like the last ones I played.
Yeah.
Up until there, I'm pretty good. I think those are like what gen would that be? 6? I can't exactly remember. Something like that. I'm pretty good up until about then, and then I've got so many new Pokemon that just kept expanding. Tell Lazo I should go to New York City and check out Little Italy, Strofalaga. I don't know how to say that. Strofalaga? Because he likes Italian food. Apparently, recommendation from Ron John there.
Sweet, yeah, man. I mean, drop the recommendations in chat, you guys, because I gotta figure out what I'm doing for like food and stuff. I'll tell you what I am doing. So we're gonna go. So my wife's flying in tomorrow.
Okay.
And we're gonna go over to the city. Well, we're staying in a hotel in New Jersey, but we're gonna take the air train over to Manhattan, and then we're gonna go to hit up a bunch of spots, go to see Central Park and stuff.
Okay.
And then we're gonna see like all the she's into like the like New York real estate shows or whatever, where all the the chicks sell real estate, and so she wants to see all of the those crazy listings. We want to try and see if we can sneak into like a super expensive listing.
Yeah, when they have like those flats that go for like 10 mil or something insane.
Probably,
Yeah.
Not even possible, but that would be crazy if you just like walk in and you're like, yeah, let me check this out,
Place a bid and then just discreetly leave.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That'd be sick.
And then so I was talking with I went into the office with my client the other day, and I was telling him about how I was going to be, like going around New York, and that we were going to visit the Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
And he was like, "Did you already book your tickets for the ferry?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't booked my tickets yet." And so, I was kind of talking with him, and he's like, "Oh, so if you're interested, I know the guy that runs like the ferry tours around Manhattan and around Staten Island."
Oh.
And so he can just hook you guys up with like one of those nighttime ferry rides around the island. And I'm like, dude, let's fucking go. So
that's sick.
We'll see. So he gave me his number, and we're apparently just gonna walk to the dock at like 6 p.m. on Sunday night, and
so go to the docks. You'll meet Billy there. He'll take you where you need to go.
He's gonna put a bag over your head. Don't worry about it though.
Yeah. That's sick though, man. I didn't even know they did like the nighttime ferry tours. That's awesome. Would it be like after dark or whatever, and it's like all like lit up, or?
Yeah, so it's from 7 to 9, I guess, just 7 to 9. So and then the sun sets at like 8 something, or I don't know, around there. So it starts out pretty light, and then it gradually kind of gets darker.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a really sick trip there. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, man, have you ever been to the East Coast, like New York, Pennsylvania?
I've been to Boston. I got some cousins in Boston, so I've been there. I want to say 4 times, but I've been to Florida on vacation. That's about it. Everything in between Florida and Boston, I haven't really been. So
nice, man.
It's just kind of a big area.
States in general, have you been like to a lot of the states?
I've been to a lot of the ones out west. Like I've been like Utah, Nevada, California, Arizona, because that's kind of the side of country I am on for Canada.
Yeah, because you're in Alberta, so those are all just south of you, right?
Yeah, they're like a 3-hour plane trip away, so they're pretty easy to get to. Whereas like Florida is, how long is that? I think there's a 4-hour flight and another 4-hour flight. Like that's a long time when I went there.
Yeah. I think you were talking to another chatter that was in Indiana. It was like a 24-hour drive or something.
Yeah, something like that that's just in my province too. You can't even go further than that. It's like to get to the Arctic Ocean, it's another 30 hours for me, so it'll be like a almost 60-hour drive for if you want to go from Indiana to there.
Yeah, man, I got a buddy that's working on a project in Alberta, Canada, and it's for it's for like server, they're called like server domes. It's like
they're big,
like computer servers, and they're just like I don't know.
They're building a huge amount of networking here right now because there's a lot of oil and gas here, so there's a lot of cheap natural gas for electricity, and I think they're planning on maybe putting in some nuclear power. So like they've got a lot of that going on. They're trying to build up. Yeah,
they've got like apparently like land plotted out and everything, and they're gonna be putting up like these huge things. So I don't know, I might go out there, and I don't know if I'd go out there and visit, but I'm like we're not working together on it, but I am an investor in it, so it's like interested to see where that goes.
Yeah, I mean, if you kind of just go to Alberta, I'd say absolutely check out the mountains.
What do you guys got in Alberta? I mean, what's like your main attractions there?
Oh, well, I was just telling Ron John there about our mountains, right? Like, because they're in. Have you seen the Outdoor Boys? Because that was the YouTube channel we're kind of comparing it to.
Oh yeah. I think I hopped off right when he had brought that up, that he watched that with his kids.
Yeah, it's the same look basically. It's honestly sometimes it's a little bit colder than Alaska because it's inland. I mean, unless you're in inland Alaska, but like, it's the same look mountains. There's the same wildlife. There's grizzlies. There's black bears. But it's just stunning mountains, especially in the wintertime. It's next level. There's like the ice fields you can go on. It's a natural glacier, and there's an ice field, and there's like multiple glaciers that flow from it, and they flow into each ocean: the Arctic, the Atlantic, and the Pacific. So all three oceans. If it snows there, it flows in there, and there's these trams you can take when you go to get on it, and they'll take you onto the glacier. You can walk around. There's 2 national parks side by side, and they're about the size of Iowa combined, and it's just pristine wilderness. But it's only like it's not that far from civilization, so it's like a massive national park. But I think Calgary is only like an hour away from it, like a pretty major city inside this huge area. So, and yeah, there's just like, Lake Louise. It's just there's an insane amount of stuff out there that's really cool to check out.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta get up to Canada. I haven't been to Canada. Last time I was in Canada, I was a kid, and yeah, I went up there, and I went up there with my family, and I think we went up there because I live in Minnesota, right? With you know.
Oh, did you go to Manitoba?
No, I live in Minnesota.
No. So, Manitoba's just north of Minnesota.
Oh, Manitoba's north. Yeah, so we must have when I was a kid, my family and I we drove straight up through the border. Okay. And I think we forgot our passports, and so when we got up there, everything was fine getting across like into Canada, and we were like shopping around and everything, and then we came back down to Minnesota, and then we got like stopped at the border. And they were like to my parents, they were like, "Are you trying to steal these kids?" And they asked me when I was a kid, they were like, "Are these people trying to steal you?" And I'm like, "No, like those are my parents." And my parents were like sweating, and then we finally got through and everything, and then my parents were like, thank you for not sending us to prison, essentially.
Yeah. I know it's always scary when you go across borders without passports. That happened to me and my brother. We came back from Arizona before our parents because they wanted us back in school. And I think I was like 14, but my brother was like 11, and he forgot his passport somehow. I don't know how. Oh, yeah. But like, so I had it there, and we have to like talk to the immigration people. But at least it's like, hey, 14-year-old's not kidnapping an 11-year-old or whatever. And like, it's like, at least I have like my because you can drive at 14 here, so at least I have my learner's license. They're like, okay, yeah, you guys are Canadian, and they made us like sign this thing being like, you'll send a picture of your passport at some point, so we won't follow up. But yeah, it's always a little stressful when you're like, I don't have my passport. I need to cross the border. What's gonna happen? Because it used to be
serious. Yeah,
it used to be when we went to the States. I think this was, I want to say Obama in 2010. They changed it. You used to only need your driver's license. You didn't need a passport to go to the States. Because I know for the longest time people, because you couldn't get your passport if you had like a DUI. So like I know some of my buddies' friends would have like a drunk driving incident, and they couldn't go to any other country, but they can go to the States because the States only just required a license.
Okay.
So but then they got a little more strict because it was 9/11 made it more strict. And I think there was a guy who tried to bomb a plane with bombs in his shoes. That's why everyone had to take their shoes off. And that's when they came in and made it. And they made it way more strict then. I was like in grade like 7. I remember all my parents complaining.
God, why do people have to do stuff like that, man? Like, come on, just be chill, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
one guy puts bombs in his shoes, and everyone else has to take them off after. It's like, come on.
Yeah, come on, dude. Like,
be chill, man.
With your life, yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's ridiculous. Like, oh, look at me. I got bombs in my shoes.
Yeah, someone puts a bomb in their toothpaste. Now we have to all the mini toothpaste. Like, what is this?
Yeah. God. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, travel is, airport security is getting a little better now. Like, like you don't have to take off your shoes anymore. Like, that's like the most recent thing that they did. But I did recently have so I was flying in obviously to New Jersey, and when I was coming in, I had put like my bags through security and everything, and then I knew like every time I do, I know that they might flag it because I have like this bag of creatine that I just like for some reason make no effort to like conceal as just being like a white powder in a bag with like a teaspoon in there or whatever. And so
I wonder what that looks like.
Yeah, exactly. So like each time it goes through, like most of the time it's fine, but this time it got flagged, and I'm like, you know what? I know exactly why my bag got flagged, and I was like all ready to like explain what it was. But then the dude, like, it was a kid. He was probably like, I don't know, like 18, 19 years old.
Oh, do you not know what it was?
No, well, so what happened was he like took a look at my bag. He like opened it for a second. He looked at me, and you're like, "Oh, you're good to go." And he just gave me my bag back, and I just went on my way. And I was like, he didn't even like ask me any questions or anything. I could have had like something really bad in there. I don't know.
That is crazy. They just let you go. That reminds me of a story I had very similar to that. Is when I was in high school. It wasn't creatine, but it was potassium nitrate, because me and my buddies used to make rockets. And so to make rocket fuel, we basically got potassium nitrate. You mix it with sugar and a little bit of rust for catalyst, and it goes like insanely powerful rocket fuel. Like you can make grenades out of it. And then so you can only buy so much of it in Canada. It's illegal to have more than 5 kilograms, but I'm like, I want more than that. So I went into some site and bought like 10 kilograms from Florida. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, I'm making it at my buddy's house. Can I give it to my buddy? But I don't have a car yet. So I'm like, okay, I'll bring it to school and throw it in my buddy's locker. And it's like 10 kilograms, and it looks exactly like the drug there, same thing. And then I'm just like throwing it in there, and I'm like, oh, and he's like, what are you doing? And like that, and like our vice principal's right by. So like, what if he thinks it's drugs? I'm like, well, we should tell him what it is. He's like, yeah, we should tell him it's to make a bomb. How's that gonna fix anything? And I'm like, oh yeah, that wouldn't really work either.
Kind of caught between a rock and a hard place on that one.
Yeah, I made those for a few years until I ended up blowing up my parents' kitchen.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
It blew up on the stove. It was about half a pound of rocket fuel, and the microwave was 3 feet above it. It melted all the metal off the microwave. It bubbled all the wood there. My eyebrows were like salt and peppered. My hair was salt and peppered. Bringing my eyelashes fused together. My brother was 5 feet away. The fireball kind of also made some of his hair like that. Somehow I got out of it unscathed, except for my jacket completely burnt through. It was on fire and a hole in the back. But yeah, I ended up having to like get my parents a new microwave, but somehow the kitchen, even the pan that it blew up in, just had to wash. Like they were like, my mom was home and she was like absolutely freaked out, but like because nothing actually ended up really happening, it was kind of like I don't know, I somehow escaped being in trouble for like exploding the kitchen. As partially being 17 helps. If I was like 13, they would have lost their minds. But like, yeah, I don't know how I did that. But it was just like blew up the kitchen like. I guess I won't do that again, and like that was that somehow. I was like, okay. My cousins were over too. My aunt was just reading the paper, and then she looks up, and there's just a fireball from the stove to the ceiling of an explosion, and she's like, "What?"
Like, how did that happen? What kind of experiments are happening in my kitchen?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, we used to make stuff. We'd like get like an empty gin bottle, like my mom would have or whatever, and put rocket fuel and newspaper in it. That thing would just blow up into just shards. And we had these rocket engines that would it could go for like 20 seconds, and it'd be like a little tiny 4-inch by 1-inch diameter rocket, but the thing had the power of like a really big, good sized like model rocket. We got the engines down. We just couldn't really machine the. Like we were trying to like weld it together, but we're like 15-year-olds, so we didn't really have the skill to do it. So like we couldn't really make the rocket body too well, but we actually we nailed the fuel down. And then we stopped doing it once everything blew up.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we'll take a break for a minute. I remember doing like so when we were kids, I guess it was like college. Me and some friends went over to Wisconsin because that's where you could get the real fireworks. And we got some mortars and maybe had one or two too many beers and put those in we put one of those in a trash bin.
Oh yeah. That okay. Sorry, I get where you're going with this.
It was a mortar, and we had put the
trash
bin over it.
Yeah.
And it went off, and there was like a relatively large chunk of metal that flew off and hit my buddy right in the shoulder. Like I'm talking like if it would have been a foot lower, or like I guess a few inches even lower, it could have been like straight into his heart, and we were just like, oh, like
yeah, that's the end of that.
Fine, but
yeah. No, that is crazy. Well, the things you do as a kid there and you get away with.
Yeah, I know, man. I know it's wild. Like that's I think all the times, that I could have just completely biffed it, but made it out okay.
I know. There's so many when you think back as a kid, because those incidents don't really happen as much as an adult, and then like when you're a kid, they happen like once or twice a year. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah, for real.
Like I remember my one buddy in grade 8. He brought a potato cannon to school for his like entrepreneurship thing. So he let kids fire the potato cannon, for like $2 or whatever, and that was his like business. But he just fired it on the soccer field, and it's this. They split like a full-size soccer field in half, and the little kids are playing soccer on the other half of the field. And this potato cannon, he got it like this piece of plywood and just smashes through it, and the potato cannon hit a tree behind it, and the tree just fell over because like this thing is powerful. And I'm like, dude, if you just a kid just decided to aim it slightly, like they could just kill a kid in the soccer field, and like the teachers are just kind of watching, being like, yeah, good thing this 13-year-old's sure mature and doesn't decide to use artillery on the kindergartners. And it's like no one's doing anything. And I'm just kind of like, huh, this is kind of dangerous now that I think about it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, just the things like you do as a kid. And you're just like, wait, how did that happen?
Yeah. Oh my god. I feel like when you're a kid, you just have that, you're invincible essentially, right? Like, I mean,
yeah.
There's nothing that can really, like, I used to think when I was a kid that if I was home alone and like a robber or like people came trying to break in, I was like, yeah, I could take them.
Yeah, like, get home alone. Yeah,
exactly. Like, let me set up some booby traps. I'll be just fine.
Yeah. Cars at the bottom of the stairs will do perfect. Yeah, I know what you mean there too. You just have such a warped perception because you're just like, cool, we got this.
Oh yeah, and then you get older, and then you're like, oh shit, I slept wrong. Well, I guess my back is fucked for the weekend.
Yeah, true. You can do like the mildest thing, and you're like, why does my neck just hurt? And it's like, oh, I did this one lifted this one, I don't know, too heavy box or whatever the wrong way.
Yeah,
it's like,
for real.
yeah.
No, that's when it happens, man. It's like not even when you're lifting heavy weights or something, or like going to the gym and like maxing out your reps. It's when you're like, like standing up from your chair, and it's just like, what? Like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's just like, it's the weirdest things. It's like you do something too quickly, or it's like you bend over the wrong way. It's like, that's what does it, really?
Yeah.
Doesn't
the
make much
lazy
sense.
boy took me out.
Yeah. Like this is even like active. Like what?
Oh,
hey,
man.
Sammy. Hey, Finish. Good to see you guys. Yeah. No, I don't know why it is that. Well, I know why it is that way. It's aging and all that, but it's funny how it works.
I feel like just stretching, just a lot. I mean, I feel like a lot of people just stop stretching, me included, and that's when I had the worst, kind of thing. But like, I've been stretching regularly before doing any type of workout.
Okay, that's good.
In general, and man, like it makes a huge difference.
See, I never used to stretch as a kid, and it never was a problem because I was a kid. But now as an adult, I think I really need to get that. Oh, Javo's, I sneezed my back out, but let's not talk about it. Yeah, sneezing. Yeah, it can be anything, honestly.
Oh yeah. Not the sneeze. 'Cause sneezes are nice too, man. Like, sneezes feel good. Like, I'm always happy when I'm gonna sneeze. So if I paired that with like messing up my back, I feel like that would just be a horrible experience.
No, that would be, I believe it though. I had my neck at least get sore from sneezing a few times there, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting old now. Dang. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go get some sleep, man, and I'm sure other folks are looking to chat with you, man. But dude, great to catch up. Nice to chat, and
yeah, hell yeah,
chats, man. 2200 in no time.
Exactly. We'll be right there, right back there. Hell yeah. Good luck with work and everything tomorrow, man. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. See ya.
All right, take care. Okay. Oh, cool. Had me on bed for a week. Grizz, what recipe for the rocket fuel thing? You can Google it. It's not like I'm like hiding government secrets here, but it's potassium nitrate sugar, and I always put some rust in it, made it burn extra good. Like, get some steel wool, put in some water. Profiteer Gaming. Who was the Giants defensive end? I don't remember who that was. I remember that story. I just don't remember who that was. Profiteer. We get the win here. Yeah, we take this pawn and we're golden. We're golden. Who was I talking to? That was... Where is his name going? Did he disappear from the... Okay, disappear from the chat already. Yeah, yeah. Well, we're talking to a bunch of chatters here, so it's a good time. Always fun talking to people. Hell yeah, another win here. GG's. Shiloh, there you go. Shiloh's up. You have a different Discord name. It threw me off there. Yeah. So Shiloh's up. Before that, we're talking to Ron John, talking Profiteer game. We talked to a bunch of people today. It was all fun there. Learning about everyone. Yeah, V-Blitz before that, too. Yeah, great chatting to you, too, there, Shiloh. Or Shlilozo. Your name's always hard to pronounce. I don't know how to say the whole thing. Yeah. Good times, always catching up to people. Keeps things interesting. Javo, how's it going with you, man? You streamed last night. How'd that go? I popped in for a bit there. I didn't quite catch the end of it, though. Call me Sly. Okay, Sly. That works. Sly. That's a good name there, Sly. Now that we talked, it's about time for you to do that seafood sub challenge. No. You perfectly dissuaded me from it, Ron John. You did the opposite of convince me to do that challenge. You showed me how much food that was. There's no way on this earth am I eating that. Even in a day, I don't think. That looked like 5,000 calories? More? Maybe more than that. No, not happening. Good, just came from Brooklyn. Ooh, play some over the board for fun. Well, Sly is just going to New York there on business right now, so might be in your neck of the woods. Play some over the board. How'd you do in the over the board? You beat up on those like secret chess grandmasters or whatever that play in the park? Tanu Aguma, if you're still here, just send me a message. I'll totally up for playing you. Sorry, I kind of missed that in the YouTube chat there. There's no way that was only 5k calories. I guess more like 15k. Yeah, I think you're right. It's more than 5k for sure. I don't know, quite 50, but yeah, it's probably closer to 15 honestly than 5. That was a lot of food. It's a lot of food. Pretty good game. Strong players for sure. Oh yeah. Well, it's always good though. You play the strong players. How you learn. Always a good way of doing it. Like we were saying when we were talking there, it's like, yeah, you gotta play the good guys if you want to learn how to win. Improve. Okay. Up here, maybe to here. I think my rating... I was guessing my rating went down when I was talking to people, but actually I lost the games more so before I started talking to people, so I can't even blame it on that. Much as I would like to. Good check here, he goes there. Do I have a win here? Ooh, we can get this bishop. Yeah, there we go. Planned the whole way. Goes there, we go here. Goes there. Go here. Take checkmate. GG! My next step is to understand positional play. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Levi, hello. Can you accept my friend request? Oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't realize I didn't accept your friend request. Oh, like 3 friend requests. Load. There we go. Hooked. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're getting that little. We only lost a little ELO today. We're getting it back though. At least 25. We didn't hit 2100. It's okay. It's okay. It won't be long. It won't be long. Got the weekend there. Actually, speaking of, because it was really fun talking to everyone in Discord. I'd like to do that again sometime. Does anyone know how to make it so like you're an icon? It doesn't have to be like, obviously we don't have the faces of people, but pop up when you're talking to them, like an overlay of some sort. So I think that'd be really cool. I've seen some streams where it's like when someone's talking in the Discord, you have like at least a little cartoon stick figure dude or something there that's talking. So people are like, oh, this is the name of the person in the Discord and who's talking. Because otherwise people are like, why are you talking to someone? Who is this? And they have no idea. It's an OBS function. Oh, okay. I'll look into it. So OBS. I didn't know it was straight through OBS. Those. Yeah, I didn't know exactly where it was anyway. Okay, perfect. I'll look into that then. Thank you. I also think Javo for our collabs. Well, I guess we are. We have faces cams on there, so we're good there. I know some people when people collab, it's like they don't have the face cam, so that'd be a good way to make up for it. But we're always good. We got the camera set up. We know what we're doing when it comes to that. It might be a shot at Faye, but she's on her own stream currently. Dang. Would have liked her to hear that. Oh, speak of the devil! Every time I mention her name, she raids me. No way. Wow. Okay, the timing. You were saying? What? Actually, though. You knew this. I literally was just saying, like, oh yeah, me and Javo have our cameras figured out. They're like, yeah, no, we got it. Unlike some people, I'm like, I wish Faye was here to hear that. For the person streaming. And then within like 2 seconds, you raid. Like just then. That was the oh, I lost this game, dang. It was within seconds. Duck Quack Gig, yes. Oh, Confarts is back. Nikos, do you like potatoes? I love potatoes. I love them with you put bacon and green onions or chives, depending, and butter, sour cream. Love sour cream. There's so many good ways you can do potatoes. Your wish is my command. I know. That was hilarious. There, it's just boom. 4-player tomorrow, 10 Eastern time. I'd be down. Yeah, that works for me. I'll be streaming tomorrow for sure. 100% up for that, Jabo. Faye, you down? Renew the chaos there. See the 4-player what way it can go. Maybe Faye wins this one this time. She almost beat Rubik's last time. For anyone who wasn't there, it was the most insane. Rubik's almost checkmated me. Flips it around the same move instead checkmates Javo. No one saw it coming. And then I was so weakened, he got me. But he wasn't paying attention to Faye. And then Faye almost marched all her pawns down the board to crush him. But then just moved the wrong pawn. And it was like, it was a wild game there. I didn't even know the rules. Yeah, true. I didn't know how many squares you had to move the pawn to go to either. It was a wild game. Oh, okay, I blundered my rook and then he just didn't take it. I need to calm down a little bit more. I'm like in panic mode and he doesn't even take the pawn. Gonna do 10 gifted subs for the winner if I want. Damn, Colin Farts. Make it up in the stakes there. Hell yeah. It's a Hunger Games. It's just chaotic, too, because whenever you start winning in it, everyone teams up to beat you. So, yeah, even when you're winning, it's not even like a guarantee that you're going to do well. It's craziness. That'll be awesome, though. The opponent's working for charity, apparently. Yeah, this guy's, I don't understand his moves. But that's okay. We'll take the ELO. I do not turn down free ELO. Some people say they're too good for free ELO. I am not that person. Give me your elo. I'm cooking, y'all. There'll be no talking. There'll be no talking? Hell, yeah, you ain't gonna shut me up, man. No one can shut me up. Maybe the strat is to lose in the beginning? Confarts might be onto something there. I mean, not lose horribly, but like... You're the only one without a queen. People might leave you alone. This is true. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the winning strategy is. Who do you think talks more? Who's a minor piece or something? Maybe a minor piece might be the right amount, yeah. You or me? That's a good question. I kind of don't shut up. But then when you get talking sometimes, you really get talking. Like, you go off. So it kind of averages out. It's me. Javo can go on for a long time, true. That's true. Like, I'm more of the, oh, you can't shut me up. I'm going to start talking about Balkan politics now. But... Oh, I'm trying to figure out the win here. Wants to checkmate me right there. Which I can stop. If I go here, check. He has to take either the king or the bishop. He takes with the king, though. It's trouble. If I go here, he has to take bishop. Oh, easy. Easy. You go here. If he takes here, then we win. Oh, took way too long on that one. I've never seen Grizz stop talking. It's so funny because I'm the quietest guy at work, too. Like, I mean, I'll talk to people and I have fun talking. Well, like, almost all the day. I'm like, yeah, head down working. Not really talking. Idiot. Chef Grizzy, hell yeah. I get quiet sometimes, true. I try not to. When I started streaming, I was definitely a little bit more quiet more often. You get used to the rambling. It's, because I realized I'm like, I may as well just say my inner monologue when I'm streaming. Because it's like, it's just boring to see me like sit and do nothing otherwise. Even if it doesn't make sense, because I'm like, I don't want to say this. And it's like, this is stupid because like this move doesn't make sense. And it's like, just say it and look stupid. No one cares. Well, V-Blitz cares, but we don't care about V-Blitz. Pretty nonchalant, but I have fun while I live. Yeah, it's true, Javo. I've never really seen you, like, I've seen you get like a little annoyed, but I've never really seen you get mad when you're playing. Some people get really pissed over losing too. Do we shit talking though? Yeah, yeah. But you do it in the fun way. You're not one of those people who is like just starts yelling at people. Which can be its own kind of fun too, but like you always gotta wonder about those people at a certain point. You're like, all right, you okay? I'll flip a table, bazooka. I didn't know bazooka was one to get that pissed off. That's a castle here. He takes here, we'll take here, hit the queen, threaten the fork, threaten this knight. Exactly, Faye. Faye will get pissed off. Faye will get pissed off. She's got like the Latina rage there going. Wants to take here, check. But I go here, check. He goes there. Then I go here, check. He turned the column cap after I leave again, Drew. Oh, that was so funny. Hey, just waits until Javo leaves, figures out her cam the second he leaves. You're a stereotype. Hey, the stereotype isn't bad. It's just a stereotype, right? So. Oh, I almost thought my queen was trapped for a second there. I was like, what? Embrace the stereotype. There you go. Yeah, listen to Javo there. Here. I think I can get a big attack going on this king. I'm more skeptical about that now. This might be definitely an L. I'm down 2 full pieces. Although if he lets me go bishop d5, that's my only hope, because then he has to block here. And I could take. He takes, and I take his rook. Still's got a bishop on me. Oh wait, I'm down to a bishop and a rook, not just 2 pieces. Okay. Yikes. I love Latina Sonic. That's always so funny. I'm just like trying to imagine, like, when did Sonic say that? That's from the meme, I think. Oh. Yeah, we go here. Take. He goes here. I go here. Don't go here. He can take here then. Oh, he just goes for it. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Loser takes a shot. Sonic. A bullet match versus PJ Chess. Ooh. Loser takes a shot. Hell yeah. We gotta do that. Yeah, it's gonna be Friday night, right? For the collab thing? Yeah. 4-player chess. Not only are we playing for subs there, courtesy of Confarts. Loser's gotta take a shot. And keep it interesting. I have a school in 1 to 2 weeks. Might not be able to catch your streams, but like, hey, no worries, man. I always appreciate when you're here. Make sure to do good in school, man. That's the most important. I feel like this guy is just kind of messing up. Confart sponsors. Yeah, actually, they're sponsored by Confarts. 4-player chess. I'll put that in the stream there. I mean, you could say it is a paid prize. It's not lying. Getting lined up. Getting lined up to kill me. He's taking aim. Scoping in. But he's holding off his fire just for now. I go check. He goes there. I have to go here. Go there. Go here. Go there. Go here. Goes there. I go here. That's just a back and forth. I'd up it if someone wins after 2 to 3 shots. Damn, that's crazy. Go even harder with it. I just lost that time. No. Oh, so close. 0.6 seconds. You see that StarCraft tournament that had the following prizes? Oh, I did, Ron John. I used to love StarCraft. And then, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. It was the first place 500, second place 250, third place 150, fourth place 100. And then 5th to 8th, 25 Bitcoins. Because those Bitcoins were worth like $1 then. Like a little over $1. That was good. I can't believe we lost that game. 25 Bitcoins. They're $100,000 each, so that'd be about 2.5 million. If you held them. There's no way in the earth, I believe, anyone from 20, I think 11 or 12? Probably 12. Would have held them all that time, but yeah, if they did held them, that would be $2.5 million. Wild. Oh well. Even if other people aren't doing the drinking game, I'll do it. I'll carry the chess drinking game forward. I gotta prep myself. I'm going camping with all my buddies next weekend, and I haven't been. I used to be like the heavyweight drinker, and now I don't go out as much. So I gotta prep myself for it. I gotta prep myself. They put me in charge of all the booze. I gotta buy booze for 6 guys for 3 nights and days. It's gonna be a lot. Build that tolerance, yes. Exactly. I'm acting like I drink. Lol. Just have Faye there, acting drunk even though she's sober. You have me being like, Rome wasn't built in a day and neither was my alcohol tolerance. 4 locos. Oh. Ooh, that's dangerous, those 4 locos. I'm now kind of not liking the idea because we all know I would. I mean, I will. Like, yeah, Fake clipped me. I came back from the bar with my buddy there, and I was just like, yeah, I was grooving. That's Faye big clip. That's her claim to fame right there. Her big clip there. I haven't drank in a long time hard liquor. Usually just chill with beer and champagne. Oh yeah. I do like the opposite now. I used to have beer a lot more, and now I'm way more into hard liquor. And you can have like a diet pop with it because it's way less calories. So I'm trying to diet. Kind of hard to drink and diet at the same time. Tequila and Cappuccino. Cappuccino? I don't know how to say it. Vodka, Diet Coke, super easy. That is true. Can't go wrong with vodka, Diet Coke. I'm rye. I'm Canadian, so we have Canadian whiskey, which is rye, and Diet Coke. Or actually, Coke Zero. I don't like Diet Coke as much. Coke Zero is where it's at. There's Topo Chico? You're never gonna get me to pronounce Spanish words right. I took the tiniest amount of French, so I'm like... You could speak Spanish to me, I wouldn't even recognize the language you're speaking. I am very monolingual. It's kind of a problem, but... I don't know. Not changing. Yo, Tajin rims are fire. I haven't even heard of that. Well, if he takes here, I go here. Look at this. And he goes here and I go here. Force this. And then he's got to go and I can chase and get all the pawns. It's genius. I've been on low sodium, low saturated fat diet for like a month. Hasn't seen any change yet. I am on the eat less diet, Ron. I've been doing that since February. What? What? What was that? How old were you when you first got drunk? 17. You can drink at 18 here. My friends were literally going to bars before. I never drank in high school. Then we graduated and you can... It was like 2 months before I could legally drink. I just never really drank in high school. Wasn't the party type of kid. Then university, like, went every single weekend out to the club, so... I don't know. It made up for it, I guess. Like relates in the language 9% of the time instantly? Yeah, I'm not really good with that. Topo Chico. Oh, okay. Come to Germany. Finish. Yeah, the drinking age is 16 there, isn't it? I mean, no one cares if you drink at 16 in Canada. I just never wanted... Like, I don't know. It's never an occurrence where I, like, even would have drank. My dad would be like, oh, I want some beer or whatever. I'd be like, not really. Like 16, I don't know. I just wasn't into it. And then you get into it with your friends and you're like, oh yeah, this is great. And then you get past university and you're like, you just do it less because... Well, it's hard to organize stuff every weekend, let's be honest here. More of a once a month person now, which is slowly turning into once every 2 months, but... Honestly kind of fine. You gotta give your body a break when you're not 20 anymore. Almost never drink except socially. Yeah, I'd be the same. I guess if you... I'm trying to think if on stream would count as socially. I'll have some drinks on stream sometimes, and that's kind of by myself. But I mean, I'm also talking to you guys. That one's kind of on the edge, I think. I guess the same thing. During COVID, I used to drink when we played video games with buddies. But then after COVID, I would never do that. Only collabs. Okay. Yeah, that seems like a fair rule there. Because when I first started, I legitimately did. Every game I lost, I'd take a shot. Every stream. Well, maybe not my Wednesdays. I used to stream 3 times a week, but it was on Fridays and Saturdays. It'd always be Every time I lost a game to any viewer, I'd be like, boom, shot. Which is crazy, because I could still do the 4-hour collabs. If stream is considered socially, then I almost never drink except socially. There we go, Con Farts, I'm with ya. Later, Grizz streams. See ya, Lexi. Have yourself a good one. Shot of what? Shot of rye whiskey. I'm also, like, cost conscious, so I'm like... I'll have, like, the Coke Zero and the bottom shelf rye. His rook is cooked? I didn't even realize that! I was wondering why. Latina baddie clip? Damn it, okay. I feel like that one could bite me in the ass in the future. Oh no, that's the Sonic Latina baddie. Okay, that's okay. I'm never losing. True. Faye is on it. She sees a good clip. She's like, boom. Can Knight just move backwards? Like, wait, I didn't know that. Yeah, duck back. I didn't see that it was trapped at all. Just being honest, didn't see it. It wants to go here, does it? Doesn't. Oh. Yeah. Imagine gonna be mine. Profiter Gaming's on the lookout. Ooh. Someone's on the hunt. Yeah. Got me this game. Someone's on the hunt there. Faye is not gonna take that easy, though. Faye is not gonna take that easy. Okay, we're playing this guy again. I want some revenge here. I'm playing as white. Hopefully he'll let me play. Oh my. I was like, oh, hopefully I get to play my nice opening in the Queen's Gambit, and he just throws that up. We played this before. Oh, I won as white. Oh, it's our third game. I always like when people ask me, oh, why'd you make that move? Bro, I didn't even remember I played this guy twice. I barely know what happened the game prior. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning because I'm an old man. Have a good night. Hey, see you, Ron John. It's good talking to you. Good talking to you. Gonna Opasami. Okay, Grizz. He doesn't know the hours I spent in here for the one-handed push-up. True. Faye waited so long for that. Veeblitz just had all the points stacked up. He got a few off there. Basically for free because he always had the points. If I ever get backflip, no, I have to get good at a backflip. I can't just do that. But if I ever get good at it, that'll be the next big point one. He did that Queen B3 unsafe pre-move. I don't remember doing that. The Duck Quack King. What was I saying? Imagine if he didn't Passant. Gonna say the same confart. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. When I pre-move, I'm not thinking I should pre-move this. My hand does it, and then I look at the board and go, cool. There's no thought up here. It's peaceful. It's bliss. I'm just like, ah. And the knight looks good on that square, doesn't it? I gotta say, it's a fun way to live life, because you're just like, oh, this looks cool. This looks cool right here. And yeah, peace with the chessboard. Everything's right in the world. We're all having a good time. No thoughts involved. Imagine laying on the floor after a failed backflip. Oh, that would be the worst clip. Oh, Faye would be right on that. Faye would... Like, there wouldn't even be time for me to shut down stream if I did something like that. That would be seconds. One-handed push-up earlier. Now that I've seen it, I don't blame you for wanting it. He camped out for that. The one I did tonight was a little bit weak. I've been practicing the steps to get to a backflip, so my core is kind of sore. On the tomorrow, hopefully it'll be a little less sore. I'll do a proper one. I assume someone will redeem it because it's the weekend. Canadian abuse trigger warning. All. I'll have a caption ready. Almost have enough for the one-handed push-up. Ooh, Confart's saving up for it too. Okay, okay. They're might out of stock. I think, oh, this does not work. I thought I won this bishop, but the queen obviously defends it after. Rejection therapy, how's it going? That one's a GG. Good playing this guy. He's starting to beat up on me. I think we'll play one of this. Oh. Here, I'll put a poll up if you want to do some GeoGuessr to finish things off here. J therapy in the house. Because can we choose which hand you will use? Oh, I haven't used my left hand for a one-handed push-up. The weird thing though is it might be more rested. It's probably weaker. I probably have the strength in my left hand because I work them out evenly at the gym, but I don't have the technique because I haven't done it before. I mean, I do say attempt. I do say attempt. So you could, you know, I don't necessarily have to do the one-handed push-up. I just have to try. So if you want me to try my left hand, I can try my left hand. I'm not going to guarantee a one-handed push-up out of it. When do you try the Russian one-arm push-up? What's the Russian one-arm push-up? You're from Finland. I assume you know what a Russian one-handed push-up is. It's just across the border. You must see them do it all the time. Look out across the ice. Like, those Russians. Russian what? Heavenly meal. Zero arm push-up. Oh. Thank you, Profiteer Gaming. My mind sometimes does the thing where I make sense of words that are stupid. I don't have a nice way of putting that. Sorry. Finished. My brain goes zero arm push-up. That makes no sense. You must have meant one, and then I just start talking as if you said one the whole time. It makes jokes a lot less funny. However... How many subs for a left-handed push-up? Well, I don't know if I can. Okay. I don't even know if I can do it. 5? 5, I'll do it, I guess. Left-handed. That's light. Yo, Grizzy's speedrunning getting canceled? How am I speedrunning getting canceled? What did I say? Is this the Latina Baddies comment? That was Sonic that said it, not me. I just quoted him. Shots fired. All right, the Geo poll is still up there. Get your votes in. It's about to close. 6-7, famous Easton. 67 or 6 or 7? Not sure which one you're saying there. Confart's gifted 5 subs. You know what that means. You know what that means. Oh. Oh. We know what we have to do now. Confarts went crazy? Absolutely. Oh, Geo won. We'll be playing Geo after this. If you win this, I follow. Ooh, ooh, okay. I gotta... We're down. Got a bishop. It's a check me there. I'm not gonna let him. Okay, we're going into focus mode. 11 subs. On the guard gifted eyewitness. Yes, 11 today. He goes crazy with it, man. He goes crazy with it. I take was there. Go here. Goes down there. We can go here. We're playing this safe. We gotta win there. Famous Seaston says, we gotta win this first follow. Oh, well, followed anyway. He just believes in me, guys. He just believes in me, so we appreciate that here. Hey, 1,100 followers! Let's go, guys! That's awesome. Hell yeah. I mean, he's running down on time now, too. I don't know. Let's go check. Link up here. He goes here, we go here. What are you doing? Huh? You've been disconnected. Wait, what? Huh? Why does it say disconnected? Please wait for a server to restart. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Did I win rating for that? I think I won rating for that. I think I did. This said disconnected because the server reset. No, I won. This is the right one, yeah. Yeah. Cooked him. Boom, easy! Got that follow. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. One-handed, left-handed push-up. You guys are going to be the first ones to ever see me do this. It sounds like Southern's Blitz ELO. Ooh, she's still awake to hear that one. That's a good one, Lexi. Close as I can get to one. My arm is legitimately gave out on me the first time I tried to do that. I got it parted away at least. That wasn't nose to the ground, but it was a push-up of sorts. Oh, left-handed is a lot harder than right-handed. Then my Lex fit on Sat setting up in the Bronx, challenging some NYC locals for prizes. Damn. Yeah, you guys should check out Javo's YouTube shit. He's really good at that. Make some high quality videos. Definitely counts. Hell yeah, Comforts. I'm happy to see it. Woo. Gotta work on that. Maybe I'll do that a little bit, like 7,000 points for the left-handed push-up if I can get that going. Okay, the poll looks like, because we will be ending somewhat soon. Let's finish off with some Geo. Anyone up for some Geo? I saw some people voted for it. This is a late stream, I think? This is a late stream. But yes. Gonna do some Geo. Switch up the view. Ah. There we go. Everyone join up. I'm gonna go to the front of the washroom because it's been 3 hours and I haven't went. But here is the codes, guys. Join up. Back in not too long. And the new emote. Get in here, everyone. lurking right now. Faye's not in it. Oh. Lexi didn't let me say Southern sucks at Blitz. Too bad, too bad. Mind if I mute stream? Or are you not going to say location? I try not to say it. It's just too easy to cheat the location, so I try not to say, but we'll see. Okay, is everyone in here? I'm going to do a last call right now. It's the Geo stuff. Last call. Anyone wants to get in here? Duck Gang. Geo is awesome game. Hell yeah. Alright, I think that is the cue. Never played GeoGuessr. You're gonna have a fun time. You're gonna have a fun time. You just guess where you are on Earth, basically. It's a fairly straightforward concept, but it's a fun one. Oh, baby. Ah. Because I read the sign, I was like, oh, I know where I am. And then I see the sign, I'm like, I don't know where I am. Oh, why is that blurred out here? That was too close. That's too far away. Ah, crap. Okay, well, I know where I am-ish. But, like, I thought it was gonna be close. Remember guessing the exact city in Switzerland because of vibes? I've got a couple exact guesses here, too. Faye had some words on my stream about me. I crushed one of her games. Like, crushed. Okay, I think that helps me. Where is it? This way. Oh ho ho! Oh, I even know where what part of the country I think this is. That's crazy. Faye. Oh, don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, Faye. You know exactly what I'm saying. You gotta trust? Okay. We'll see. Yeah, there's the snow. Where's Salmi in Switzerland? Here, maybe? Oh, Finn beat me. Finn beat me by 3 points. I almost beat you, Finn. I was locked in on that one. I knew what part of Finland that was. Lexi's too good. Yeah, Lexi did good. You got Finland. What do you got else here? We got that quack. Sweden, not bad. Poland, I can kind of see it from the forest. It kind of looked like that. Germany, Austria is a little bit further away. How'd you guess that? Because I knew I saw the town Salmi. I think it's like the province or something in Finland. I played enough Hearts of Iron 4 that I just remember the region. There we go here. Did I tune into the stream on time? You tuned in for the GeoGuessr at the end. Okay, deserty. Cacti. Houses, grain barrels, some garbage, but I don't know. Right behind me, Grizz? Yeah, you're close. This is interesting vibes. I'm like, it's like decent enough. I figure out where this could be. Oh, it's a dead end. Have words on it? No smoking. Like gooey? Oh, like a gooey. Beware of the owner. Those are in English for sure. Where is this though? Thinking America, but then there's no flags anywhere. This might help. What's the sign say? Homa Villa guest house. Oh! Maybe this is like a resort or semi-resort in Mexico? Northern Mexico, let's go. Botswana, a little bit off, a little bit off. Somehow, still in second. Finn nailed it. Finn absolutely nailed this one. There's no way I would guess Botswana. How Finn got Botswana? I'm assuming he must have saw a flag or something. South Africa is even crazier because I've never seen anything like that in South Africa. Catching up to you, okay. Well, I'm gonna do. I got 0 points on this round, Luxie, and I'm still beating you. So how does that make you feel? Okay. I think these signs are just give it away. Una. That is not what I thought that sign would say. Okay. Go this way. Hear me out, I still got closer than you. Hear me out, I'm still beating you. How about that? 1.5 kilometers. I think we might get a better sign off this. Oh yeah, this sign here. Boom. I have not looked at a view. Hills. Okay. See if we got an EU license plates. Oh yeah. Okay. Think I got the country. Oh, what does that sign say? Yeah. Okay, we got the country, but where in the country? Closer to you? Not closer than me? Gotta roast me like I got it. I just got it. Feels so good. Okay. Part of Spain are we? It's not like southern Spain, it's like kind of northern-ish Spain? I don't know. I passed on the road, I just don't remember where. Oh, it is southern Spain! I screwed that up. Who won this round? Gio is awesome one. Finn. I was slightly closer than Finn this one. Who got the next in the round? Yeah, Finn. Oh, Confarts. Duck Quack. Yeah, we got a couple of Latin America, which makes sense because it's Spanish. One Czech Republic. You've seen a different side of the Prague than I have. Spain was your second guess. Ah, too bad, too bad. This is confusing where we are. Ooh. Catch this bus? Yes, what do these say? These are just nondescript buses? Sorry, what? Interesting. These signs not even say anything? That is not lettering I was gonna expect to see. What? The hell are we? Like Kazakhstan? Oh, it was Kazakhstan. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Duck Quack. Hey! Yeah, he came in second after me. Okay. I had no idea where that was, but apparently we both got Kazakhstan there somehow. This is southern Kazakhstan. Ooh! Okay, I'm getting close enough. I can maybe beat Finn. Once I was reasonably close, where are you, Prophet? Moscow? Okay, yes, you saw the Cyrillic. Bulgaria, Cyrillic makes sense. Algeria. That's in the middle of the Sahara Desert. That's a guess. Belarus, that makes sense. That makes sense. Can't win this game. Lexi fell off. Yeah, unfortunately. Who's got a chance? Duck Quack Gang. No, he's just over 5,000 points behind Finn. He's technically eliminated. Final round here, folks. Let's see who can win this. Dang, I wish I knew what flag that was. I've got no idea. I hate how they gave a flag. I just don't under. You're the capital, maybe, in Ghana? Ooh, it was pretty close. That was pretty close. I passed Finn? Where did Finn guess? He didn't guess Ghana? Who's this? Duck Quack Gang almost beat me. I still beat him on the round, though. Yeah, you guys downtown. It wasn't downtown. It was a little out of the city. Where'd everyone else guess? Burkina Faso. That's pretty close. I like that guess. India. Vietnam. Yeah, it's Vietnam. It's not there. Rochester, New York. Has anyone been to Rochester, New York? Did it look a lot like Ghana? I'm curious. I've never been, so it's possible. It's possible. A little different, but apparently he says so. Ghana flag next to each other. How did I get more points than someone I guessed America? Rochester, New York is crazy. This is actually psychotic, guess. Tap on the roof of the Google car, it's Ghana. I was so happy. I almost got like, man, I only got 50 points knocked off there. All right, let's finish this game here. Woo. I barely squeaked out Finn there. He was crushing me at the start, but the India, I guess, at the end there. I got lucky. You got lucky. You lived there? Oh, you just went with where you live. That's funny. Guess Ghana into yeah. Duck Quack was like super fast with it. I didn't know what flag that was or anything, but eventually I saw a sign that said Ghana. Got lucky. OMG didn't come last. There you go, Prophet. All right, guys. That's it for me. You've got to figure out who we should raid. Raid. Oh, Jivy. We should get Jivy. I haven't rated him back yet. Gotta bounce. See you later. Yeah. No worries, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the subs there, Con Farts, and making me do a left-handed push-up. Wouldn't have done that otherwise. The Black Hole Sea is good to have you here. Always fun with you guys. And remember, Javo and Faye said they're up for 4-player chess tomorrow, so we'll be doing some of that. With an unknown fourth person, because we gotta figure out who the hell that'll be, but... It's afternoon. Not to us North Americans! Either way, guys, peace.